What? Hello?
He missed his cue. No, he missed the cue. We got to start it over again.
Oh, yeah. Wait, we're live, aren't we?
Now we are. It just turned green.
Great.
Oh. Hello!
Hello!
Hi.
Yay! Kevin totally was frozen the whole time.
Definitely frozen.
Welcome back to another exciting Tales of Morkios, the Slayers. In last adventure, our heroes bested the puzzles of the Arcane Tower and its guardian, a strangely fast female warrior whose abilities seemed both explosive and bloody. Now we catch our heroes up after the combat.
Wow, that was bloody explosive.
It's like when you eat tacos.
I believe she gave us a meal that let us completely restore our hit points and
Yes, she did.
Tacos.
our hit points and our tacos. Nailed it, Kevin.
What is it they eat at the end of the first Avengers?
Oh, shawarma.
Yeah, it was a long table of shawarma.
Yeah, yeah. And they're just all sitting around quietly eating, and that's the ending scene. Was they're just all sitting around quietly eating at the restaurant.
Which the entire idea and scene was improvised.
I love it. That was great. All right. Anyway, so that is what happened. You do see behind her parts of the clock that were just seemingly giant metal rings of all aligned and seem to be forming some sort of strangely, clearly magical looking tunnel effect of gears that are all moving in separate directions.
So I presume that's the way to the next fight, or
Next boss fight. Yeah.
Coby
He looks over her shoulder at the gateway behind her and looks back at you and nods, saying not a single word more.
Coby's gonna do the Coby thing, where he goes over to the giant rotating gear clock thing, kind of, and he's actually gonna just try to see how much of it he can even comprehend.
Okay.
So
Arcane check.
Yep. That's only a plus 16, so 30.
This is clearly a magical gateway that takes you to a place that you think was probably obscured from view because you see some clear divination magic here that is obscuring what's happening. From anyone other than the group of you that defeated Maria.
He takes some notes for later.
Anna is going to walk over now that she doesn't seem to be so hostile and give her an appraising nod and said, "Played very well, and that sword is really fucking impressive."
She nods.
You're very quick, too.
She
going to look at that
slightly and then nods again.
She's going to look at that sword a little harder, and she's going to look at her shotgun for a second, and then it's going to kind of path into like a sort of longer, oozier kind of shape than it was. It's not as big as Maria's is, but it's got a great big kind of unblinking eye set in the pommel. And it's like an eight-word hatched iris, right? It doesn't blink, but it does look around from time to time.
As you do that, she kind of just tilts her head sideways and stares at it, and then straightens her head upward.
She's going to give it a couple of experimental swings and smile. And I think this will work. She's going to turn it back into a shotgun and holster it.
So do we have a plan for our next encounter? Looking to the big spellcasters in the group, to Hashke and Anna.
Well,
Erica seems to have turned very cardboard and slid off camera.
Yeah.
I mean, mostly my plan of attack is just to attack, but if you think we're going to need some advanced tactics, we usually refer to Hashke on the big planning since he's got all the badgers.
You do remember someone telling you along the way that after you defeated the guardian of the tower, you must face the 4 guardians left behind by the deities of old in the castle of ice.
Oh.
Side note, he doesn't have all the badges.
Fair. So, shall we go?
So do you think she was death or war?
Ew.
Maria?
She
Yeah,
was the
see?
guardian. She was the test. She's
Yeah,
not.
That's
we're-
what I mean. These
No.
were these were tests left by the gods.
No, she's not the test. She's the entryway.
She's the gatekeeper
gods
to the
are
test.
what we're about to face.
Yeah, she nods as he says that.
Great.
We're still 4 away from the goal here.
Great. Cool.
I'm gonna look to the guardian lady. Is this like a rush? Do we have to do them all in successive order, or can we take our time with them?
I mean,
That
I'm fully healed up.
depends on the gods, not you.
Well, here's hoping that our friends like us today.
Whatever magic food she gave us healed us up and gave us our spell slots back, so
I'm feeling very spry.
I say whenever you guys are ready, if we don't have anything else planned.
Well, if we're going in hot, let's do this. And she's gonna pull the sword back out of the shotgun.
All right. You walk through the magic gateway, and you find yourself standing on a very precarious ice staircase with no railing. And behind the group of you is a fall which can only be described as through the atmosphere to the planet's surface. Below you, a set of beautiful pink clouds seemingly obscuring where you're standing from view. This precarious staircase is in fact made completely out of ice and is quite slippery, and there is no railing or guideway. A spiral staircase as it is, going up into what looks to be a giant sphere of ice, which you can presume is around the outside of the planet. Vessel thing.
Wow, this
Thank you.
they really set
Well,
this.
OSHA hasn't been around
I'm
here.
gonna
You
carefully.
suddenly feel like the jetpacks that Coby gave all of you before this began seem exceedingly useful at this point.
I'm going to carefully attempt to take a step or two down the steps.
Up.
That way, yeah.
Down the steps is the planet. It's a very, very long drop.
Up. Up the steps.
That first step is a doozy.
Yes, indeed.
Well, I've heard of this little invention my cousin made. It's called an infinite dagger, and like if we fall down right
God.
before we land, just activate it, and you move 10 feet to the side, negating everything.
But you
I
have to
am-
keep screaming "Spin a dagger" every time you do it.
Yeah, you have to actually act out the
Of course.
I am
Totally not
counting
referencing.
on Terry.
No
Can you
camping.
fucking
You're
not?
counting on Terry to fucking not.
But see, you have to use the second verbal component of hello to negate the.
Yes. Everyone gets to make a dexterity save to navigate the staircase,
Okay,
unless you can fly.
which I can. So, but that's okay because I'm very nimble, and my dexterity is really high. So I'm gonna get a 19 on my dex.
Don't worry, the save isn't ridiculous. This is just like regular ice, so
Oh,
fairly
great.
low save.
Great.
Just regular ice. Okay.
19 on mine, and I'm going to prepare myself
Fuck
to
it.
turn
I am
around and
lucky.
grab Cat.
I am lucky. Fuck that noise. That's not a lot better. That's still better, but not a lot.
What'd you get?
That's
Can I assist her
a
up the stairs?
16. I got a 16.
16 passes.
Good, because previously it would have been an 11.
11 would have passed too.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
That's okay. I didn't tell you. And a 19 passes, yes. So Flint, you're fine. What'd you get, Anna?
19 also.
You're good? Hashke?
9.
9?
9.
Well, you get another dexterity save then.
Ten.
Okay. You narrowly avoid sliding off the staircase and falling off the entire spiral staircase towards the planet's surface. You do manage to catch yourself, so you make no progress. The rest of you are up the staircase. What'd you get, Coby?
I'm wearing full plate, so I have a disadvantage. And I rolled a nat
Not on dex saving throws. This is a saving throw, not an acrobatics check.
Okay, I still rolled a nat 2 on the first one.
Okay. Make another dex save.
Okay, so that was a 4 total.
Okay.
So I'm not completely bad. 10.
10. You also do what you saw Hashke do, and slip and slide around like a cartoon character, losing your grip, almost falling to your death, but then stabilizing yourself by grabbing the wall next to you and barely managing to avoid slipping off of the staircase to your doom. But you make no progress getting up the staircase.
So we're going up, right?
Yes.
Behind them, is there a wall?
No.
Okay, but they're standing on a platform.
They're standing on the staircase that has no railing and is literally a spiral staircase that just falls down to the planet.
It's spiral?
Yes, that's why there's a save. Otherwise, if it was a regular staircase, you could just crawl on all fours all the way up and be fine.
I'm going to prepare a small satchel of banana peels just in case our enemies decide to meet us on these stairs.
Are the people who passed the save at the top of the stairs yet?
Yes.
Or no?
They've gotten up to a platform that's up there.
Okay, I would like to tie a rope off and feed it down to the group, the guys below.
All right, you tie a rope off, presumably around the only stable thing here, the group of you, and then lower down the rest of it.
I do have a grapple arrow that I could maybe put into the ice wall.
Yeah, you
I'll
could
do
do
that.
that.
Kobe activates the jetpack and flies.
Okay, fine.
Okay. It does not take very long, so you don't really use up any of the fuel. It's just a quick burst to kind of get you up the staircase. What do you do, Hashke?
Just looking at some real quick. Coby.
Are you looking at wild shapes?
He's like,
Yeah.
He's like, favorite enemy, ice stairs. Oh, perfect.
You know that penguins have no disadvantage or problems going around on ice.
So, like, I hear you, but that is 100% false, because penguins are the clumsiest, most adorable little idiots I've ever seen in my life.
Right. But I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt because they're cute.
I mean,
they get a cute benefit of the doubt.
To slide down the stairs, they probably don't need a check, and they move at double speed. But...
Right.
That's true, yeah. Going up them, however, they're bucked.
They waddle quite cutely, so if you choose to wild shape into a penguin, I'll allow it.
They can, however, hop 5 feet up vertically.
Yes.
One penguin's a jerk, and just, like, another one's, like, waddling up, trying to go up to the stairs, and it just hits it with its fin,
Knocks him in there.
Yeah.
They acquire this from long experience of dismounting the ocean and getting to shore.
Yes.
What do you want, little man?
It's entirely up to you, Hashke.
Shitty 5e biology lesson.
Anything with claws would probably also have a very easy time getting up this staircase.
Yeah.
Or,
like
a
saber-toothed
bird.
tiger or something.
Yeah. All that.
Or a bird, yeah.
I guess I'll turn into something.
A chicken.
A giant spider, so you just get
I think a chicken may have trouble navigating the icy staircase. They're not native to flying or stairs or ice. So it's all three against them, really.
Guess I'll just do a giant eagle.
Okay.
Yeah.
You very easily get up the staircase because, you can fly. So forget that. An eagle flies up the stairs. And
does the venom head say that to us? Or are you saying that in giant eagle?
It's a language.
Yeah, well, none of us speak it.
Oh, cool, dumbass.
Anytime you hear words, it's very clearly the symbiote speaking and not and not Hashke.
Okay, Terry. Okay. I love you. Okay.
He is.
All right. This small platform seems to be above the ice. From now on, going up the staircase has no risk of falling to your death, just falling into this room. So there's a set of stairs that seem straight and narrow and not spirally at all, that exit this little platform room and go up to another platform. Those stairs are also composed entirely of ice. This ice seems supernaturally cold, and the whole area here feels like you're walking around in a fridge. There's like a cold mist about the air, like the air itself seems frozen. It's not, of course, but it seems that way. And as you take a nice cold lungful, it seems bitter. Huh?
I said the cold never bothered me anyway.
It doesn't seem to bother you now, though, because you're not all completely human.
Oh, just let it go. Jesus.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Please stop. So you move up the staircase, I'm presuming?
Oh shit! I think I have a climber's kit. Can I use that to attempt to not fall to my death?
That is a very useful thing you should have told me you had, or I wouldn't have had you made the roll.
I forgot that I had it.
Well,
and Hazel wouldn't have had time to pull it out because I didn't know we were going to be walking onto ice quite yet.
It seems like it would be incredibly useful to navigate the rest of this place if you had the boots on from the climber's kit.
I've got a Dungeoneer's pack with
I will do that.
crowbar, hammer, titans, bunch of rope.
You think if you were climbing a sheer cliff face, that would be useful, but somehow using that on ice seems like a really bad idea.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's not that Anna matters or is bothered much by it anyway.
Right, she can fly, so who cares? All right, so yeah, there's a staircase that goes upward. It's also nice and icy, but it seems like less of a threat because if you fall, it won't be to your death. It'll just be down the stairs into this room. It's about 20 feet of staircase, but you still have to navigate it. So dex saves, except for Hazel.
Anna's just going to go ahead and use her Eldritch Shift ability and just path from place to place over time. So every 6 seconds, she just like translocates, just boop, boop, boop.
Okay.
How do you do that? What are you using?
It's part of the it's an invocation from this Warlock Refresh homebrew class that I got. I can use 10 feet of my movement to just translocate, just pop. It's good for getting out of melee range without provoking attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Okay.
22 for dex on mine.
Okay, you're good. Coby, do you just fly up the staircase?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not even going to try.
But I can only do it in 10-foot increments, so it's kind of slow going if I do it that way.
Got it.
Did Erica want to stay behind?
I assume you'll just stay behind for now.
The cardboard cutout stands up and goes, I will stay here and guard the door.
Got it.
And then she falls down again.
Okay.
Giant Eagle, Hashke, do you just fly up the staircase?
Yeah, it looks weird otherwise.
Awkwardly doing the pigeon walk up the stairs.
Yeah, it's just
hopping up on the ice.
Well, he's got giant eagle talons, so, you'd have good grip.
Every stair he walks up, he just breaks half of it.
You see in this large room a 60-foot high ceiling, a very vaulted and well-crafted looking room. This room is filled with strange symbols that look very alien to you indeed. Most of these symbols are of lightning bolts or storms. You do see the occasional symbol of a very weird-looking hammer. And on the other side of the room appears to be a smoky apparition of sorts. To its left is a giant stone statue, and to its right, a giant iron one.
Then I recommend against using lightning arrow in this room, Vint.
Why do I have to be the example?
You're the only one who knows fucking lightning arrow.
And the ghostly apparition is standing there with its arms crossed and kind of staring your direction. The ghostly apparition looks to be of a very tall human with a long beard and long hair. His long hair seems braided like his beard and has little metal tassels dangling from it in decoration in several places. Even from this direction, you can clearly see that there is an aura of seeming electricity around it. And it's standing there. To its right side, you see kind of hanging off of its crossed arms is a hammer that matches the one described on all of the walls.
Oh.
Hey there, Casper.
He narrows his eyes. You dare come to this place. I am Thor. You face me before you may pass to the next guardian.
I mean, if
Tell
you're
me.
Thor, there's some cream that you can put on to help with that. Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
so
Go,
two
go,
questions.
go,
Two questions.
Just one long screech.
Universe. Is Thor a god?
Thor was brought to the realms by Hashke, by Rashkin and Glabius ages ago in the First
I was
Empire.
like, damn. Either
They thought that Thor and Odin would be better gods than the ones that were
Okay.
present.
You're,
So they brought those gods here.
They are gods. Okay.
Sasuke is just the
Question-
Baron in his prime. Yeah, hey, hey Thor, what's up? New plane?
Question number 2. Am I within 60 feet of it?
As you come up the staircase, all of you are within 60 feet of it.
Cool. I would like to use Hunter Sense to immediately learn any damage, immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities he has.
This particular
all of them.
apparition, the ghostly thing before you, is immune to cold, necrotic, and poison. It is also immune to charmed, exhaustion, frightened, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poison, prone, and restrained, as it's an apparition. And
everything.
it is resistant to acid, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magic weapons.
Hey,
Resistant
Macarena.
to everything except cold, necrotic, and poison, which is immune to.
It has no resistance or immunity to radiant.
Got it.
Does she?
Oh,
You okay over there?
that was in character. That is.
Are you sharing any of that information with us?
I mean, not right now because we're not fighting it yet. She literally learned this with 2 seconds ago. Terry, get out of the boxes.
I kind of figured as much, but I have two out of character. I have 2 magazines of pure silver bullets that do radiant damage.
Ooh,
So-
sexy.
So,
As you,
so
as you
what's our
use that
test
spell-
here?
As you use that spell on him, and
It's not a spell, but
Coby used that ability,
yeah.
and Coby says, "So what's our test here?" The apparition smirks. Knowing what your opponent is resistant and immune to is an important part of any fight. Clearly, I can see you are more advanced than the standard I have fought before. He looks over at the stone statue, and he shakes his head. That won't do. And he looks over at the metal one. Yes, this will do nicely. And he disappears into the statue as the statue's eyes seem to glow a cold color, and the metal statue steps forward with an equally as imposing, huge-sized metal hammer. Initiative.
Oh boy.
Just-
Okay.
Dispel magic. No, I'm kidding.
Ooh.
For some reason it does not work, huh?
Sorry. Large-sized metal statue. You got the size here. Important feature. 20 feet, not 30. Important feature.
27.
Oh boy.
Ooh,
Holy shit.
spicy initiative.
I got 8.
8 is great, except for
How
initiative.
do you have a 27?
17 on the die, 10 for initiative.
How do you have 10 for initiative?
Oh, you took alert.
Indeed, I did.
Ah.
I also have something else hidden up my sleeve that I'm going to wait to use until the right moment.
I go at 12.
Oh boy.
Because I
Quick,
don't feel like wasting another use of lucky.
quick,
Yeah, go ahead.
quick question for the universe.
Uh-huh.
To swap out a magazine of ammunition that is effectively on the bandolier that I'm wearing along with the rest of my gear,
Mhm.
would that be a full-on action or a bonus action just to remove one mag and slap in another?
To fully take the magazine out and swap out mags and put the one back in the bandolier would be an action.
Okay. Okay.
So to like take it out of the gun, put this one in, pull out another one, and put it in the gun. Yeah,
That's
that's
Right.
like an action. You
Okay.
could still move and use a bonus action if you had one, but you wouldn't be able to attack
Yep. That is what I'm looking for right now.
because you have to rack it out of the gun.
yeah, it's,
Right.
That's the loading mechanic in the DMG when they have with firearms.
Right.
When does Hashke go?
I don't know.
Did you roll?
13.
Okay.
I go when the universe tells me. Because almost every time.
The
people skip
universe. That's fair.
I don't skip you every time, just when you're last.
Or first. Oh no, that's Scott who skips me when I'm first.
Scott skips you when you're first. I skip you when you're last. Get it right. We have a system here, and you're ruining it. All right.
Yeah. Cool.
And Thor chooses to go first.
Yeah, cool.
He uses the legendary action to choose to go first.
Oh no.
Gods can do that. All right.
So he automatically succeeded on his initiative check, essentially?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
It's actually a pretty
initiative?
badass
Yes.
feature.
Yeah. Fun fact, that was a feature of all deific avatars in 3.5. When they gave the avatars of different gods, it says the avatar can choose to go first whenever it wants. That was
Might
like,
have been a thing in second edition as well.
I think it was too. Gods can choose to go first.
It is for Hierarch Modrons. They choose. No, they don't choose if they go first. They just choose when they go.
Yeah, they can choose when they want to go.
They're like, oh, well, the rogue makes sense they go first, so they go first. You don't roll initiative, they roll your initiative. It's great.
Okay. It makes an attack.
What?
Shouldn't that be? Oh wait, no, never mind. Shutting up.
I protect.
24 beat everyone's AC.
Right now it does.
No, it does not.
What the fuck?
As I cast shield as a reaction.
I think this is a response to our shoot first and ask questions never approach, which is shoot first or.
And you guys gave me shit about that before.
The
Look where it got us.
giant iron figure throws the hammer, and it literally bounces off every one of you with a 24 to hit. Those of you whose AC is less than 24 or equal to 24 take 20 damage.
Uncanny
Uncanny dodge.
dodge!
What is that? You just ignore the attack?
We take half.
F.
10 then. That is all thunder damage.
Oh boy.
Oh yes.
As you hear thunder roar off of the hammer as it ricochets into you and flies back to the iron figure's hand. And then it kind of smirks on its face. Ha! Pathetic.
I mean, I didn't get hit, but okay.
It glares your direction as you say that. Okay. In that case, then we go to Vint.
I am going to cast silence on him.
What?
Exactly. For the duration, no sound can be created within or pass through a 20-foot radius sphere centered on Thor. Any creature or object entirely inside the sphere is immune to thunder damage. Hint, hint, hint.
Mhm.
Creatures are deafened while entirely inside it, and casting a spell that includes a verbal component is impossible there.
What?
Okay.
Three.
I also wanted to use my bonus action for one thing real fast, if you'll bear with me. I have it here somewhere.
Verbal components for the silence spell. It's the sound
Nope.
of
No, I'm good with that one.
silence.
Yeah. This is a standard monster manual creature.
No.
Sure it is.
The spirit is not, but the creature is.
There's only one thing I could think of in the normal monster manual, and I'm very scared if it's that.
Okay,
Hopefully
I
it's
cannot.
Nebraska and can beat it.
I can't do anything else with my action, so I'm going to depart from the group and get a little bit of distance.
Bye?
You're at the wall.
Oh, so the only way is forward?
Uh-huh.
Can you
On
go?
a staircase.
Can they hug the wall and go left or right?
Yeah.
You can go further
yeah.
up or down the staircase, or you can jump off
Right.
and go into the room.
Right.
Shit.
The staircase led up, literally
I'm
at
sorry.
the wall, and then you're in the room, and the room is 60 feet long, 60 feet wide, and 60 feet high.
So is it like in a corner?
That small resigned shit was hilarious.
So, okay. New idea then. How much fuel would it take for me to go up 60 feet and snipe down from above?
You would use 1 round of flying. The jetpacks have a total of 8 hours. So, I'll let you do the math and figure that out. Or
So
4 hours, I said. I think 4 hours.
Okay, so I can actually hang up in the air. Say again?
I'm sorry. I was saying it's pretty much equivalent to the boots, but like an extra hour.
Yeah.
Well,
So I'll let you do that mathematical equation on the chronography of your remaining fuel left, because I'm not doing that for you. I have
Okay.
enough to do as it stands right now. And so next on the initiative is Anna.
Ooh,
okay. I just want to say I'm not going to fly up. I'll just kneel down and keep him in my sights.
Okay. So for her bonus action, she's going to don the patron's mantle and get all inky black and metallic looking, and she's going to grin real big, point her big ass packed sword at him, and draw a really funky, complex little sigil in midair, and he becomes a marked soul. And I'm going to send you the text for this. This is a new invocation that I picked up.
Does it require a save?
No, it is no save.
Okay.
This is just is.
Oh my God, it's a book. Why? Why, Jesus?
Welcome to Homebrew.
No. Welcome to Jesse. He's fond of filling you with over information at any given point in time.
I mean, both of those apply.
I can't argue against. I can't argue against that as a DM. I lore dump all the time.
I fucking love it. Playing a character with an amazing history check, I've been so spoiled by my bard.
Interesting.
Does he turn into a rabbit?
You use that spell on it, and the statue moves a smirk your direction and then looks back at Coby.
And she's going to use her movement, 40 feet of it, to put herself as close to this thing as possible.
Okay. You are within the zone of silence and can no longer hear noise.
That's fine with me.
You are considered deaf.
What?
That's exactly what Anna's doing right now. What? Okay. Hashke.
A giant eagle. Sorry, go. Use my bonus thing to
Re-Hashke yourself.
create the Hawks. No, is it Hawk? I can't remember which one.
Hawk Spirit is the one that gives me advantage, I think.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So Hawk Spirit on it as bonus, and then attack. I gotta attack with my beak and my claws.
For those wondering why I'm dancing, Jesse sent the Immigrant Song by Led Zeppelin to the group chat, and it is fantastic.
The 17 hit.
Nope. Tink.
That is what I do.
Oh, I had music for this fight.
No offense, I think Jesse beat it. I still want to hear it, but
It's probably not as cool as this, but I'm going to send it to the chat. And I don't think it's copyrighted, but I'm not going to take any terribly huge risk on it. I'll let Scotty do that. Pretty sure it's not copyrighted, though, because I think it's just somebody's thing.
Yeah.
Hadn't found it anywhere else, but that's what's kind of in the background as you're fighting this thing. That music. You can listen to whatever you want, but that music's kind of what's in the background as this combat begins.
Nothing showed up.
What?
I think it got sent in a private message
sent
to
it to me.
Jesse.
Oh, I did. I'm sorry. Gosh darn heck.
Yeah, those are usually the words that pop into my mind whenever I'm talking to Jesse.
There we go.
Poor Jesse, you just get
There's
crapped on.
lots of love burns here today, Jesse. Lots of love burns.
You know, it's my birthday Monday. I think he's just getting his birthday spankings in early.
Right? Yeah. See, we gotta make sure you know that we care.
Oh god. Oh god. Wait. Okay, there we go. That
Lots of
was
drums
really,
kind of loud, so
really
you might
loud.
wanna watch the volume when you click on that link.
Oh, yeah, but, you know, it decided to play before it even loaded somehow.
Oh, lovely. That's always nice.
That's the
Click.
best.
Ah! Anyway, that's what's in the background. That music there. You can
Lots of
choose to listen
drums.
to it or not. Lots and lots
What?
of drums.
Well, with the silence, wouldn't that mute the sentinels?
Not out here.
Okay, he does say
Damn it, cat.
What?
he does not want this shared, so I will not play it.
It's lots of drums, those of you listening at home. It's a Germanic drum, hours of Germanic drums and stuff like that. Search it if you want. Give credit to the artist where it is due. We won't play it on the channel because he requested not to.
I will share his YouTube video for it, so it's still his stuff. I will
Listen
not.
to it on your own time, but that's what's happening in the background while we're doing this. And let's see, who is after Hashke? Hazel.
Hi. Yeah. Cool.
There's a giant metal thing. Seems to be made out of cold, heartless iron.
Just like me.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool.
It'd really suck if we had a druid with heat metal.
And it said that it's resistant to non-magical weapons, correct?
The spirit was. You don't know what this thing is. You didn't use Hunter's Mark on it. You used it on the spirit.
Luck nuggets. Is it resistant to the? Or is it immune to the poison condition?
The spirit was.
Yeah, no, it's not worth it. I'm going to take one of my fire arrows and dip it in that holy oil that Anna gave me forever ago, and take 2 pot shots at this bad boy. Wait, there's 2 of the golems, right? One has like.
He looked at the stone one and said, I won't need this one for you. I'll need this one, and jumped in the metal one. And the metal one's the one that's accosting you.
By the way, can I do an
okay.
Arcana check to know about this thing?
Sure.
I forgot
Anyone
to do
can.
that.
Everyone
I know.
can.
Oh, great. I know a lot. Let me see how
Uh,
much.
We'll just wait till everyone else rolls.
Oh, yeah, I might as well.
Which roll?
I only 27.
Arcana?
Okay,
got a
you
10.
know as much as Anna does about this. Hazel, you're pretty sure that's metal. Beyond that, you're really not sure. Both Coby and Anna, named Lexia there for a second. You know that this is an iron golem. You know all about iron golems and what the book says about them. You know the whole stat block, you know every feature. This golem appears to have a magic hammer. That's the only difference.
Oh, boy.
A large size magic hammer.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action to use Slayer's Prey on it.
Okay.
And then I'm taking 2 shots at it. Kevin, is my first attack at advantage?
Yes.
Woo. That's a nat 20.
Oh, I got the book. I actually have it. Give me a second. Here it is.
Nice.
Got it. Right here. We have one of the DM's Guild. Everyone get it.
I'm
It's
so
awesome.
excited. I got it. Nat 20. First roll. Well, not really first roll, but first attack. There we go. 43.
43.
That's a lot of damage. Okay.
This is really funny because
No, that's 43, the percentile roll.
Oh, sorry.
okay. That makes this really funny because he's in the middle of a silence spell, right? He's Stefan.
Uh-huh. God damn it.
Sorry, cat. Beat you to it.
That's fine.
What?
For that.
Still have a shitload of dice. I just realized I still have to double all this dice, don't I?
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Yeah. I'm excited.
That's the fun part about rolling a critical hit. ×2. It's delicious.
And let me just get my 6 more dice out here.
Somebody play the Jeopardy thing, please. Doo-doo.
Wait.
Pretty
No,
sure that'll
I
get us
can't.
copyright struck too.
Yeah, that definitely will.
Sorry.
They've sued for less.
Yes, they have. See, did I just hear an automaton?
Wait. Close enough.
I'll tell you what, that automaton sounds exactly like one of the droids from the first Star Wars, like A New Hope.
Yeah, it does.
If I do it rapid.
59 points of damage.
Balls.
Hang on. Let me. It's 59 points of damage. Of that, 12 is radiant.
Okay.
And then I have a second attack.
All right. Do it.
Like
That also has the holy oil on it, but I don't have advantage. But I rolled a 25 to hit.
That is definitely a hit.
No, my dumbass didn't even roll. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that is 6 radiant and 8 piercing.
Okay.
And that's all I've got.
All right. After Hazel is Coby.
your sneak attack's only once per round or once per turn?
Once per
Turn.
turn. So I can't do it twice on my turn, but if I get a reaction attack, I can get sneak attack.
Oh, you can.
Mhm.
Alright, I move up and I forgo one of my attacks to use Commander's Strike. And as Hazel's reaction, she can attack.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Oh, that's probably a miss.
I can only do that once a day, but might as well.
What'd you get?
Do I do a lucky on it?
Yes.
Yes, I'm gonna do lucky to re-roll that because that was a 4. That's way better. That's a 27.
That's a hit.
I
If
was
you
just
would
waiting for him to go ting. I was like, oh god.
have crit again, I would have laughed.
I was so hoping for it, but I still have a shitload of dice because I have holy oil for 10 of these arrows.
All the gods get critted and end up dying within 2 rounds.
Only because I used creatures from the book.
I had my bird out last round or last session, didn't I?
Yes,
You did, yeah.
Okay, cool. So I should still have her out. That's good.
Yep.
Saves me having to summon her.
Unless you're able to instantly homebrew Ludwig and put him as a 5th boss.
That is 6 radiant damage,
Ooh, fancy.
and 21 piercing.
Okay. It looks about half health. Is that Kobe's turn?
No,
Or
that's
does Kobe do-
that's one of my 3 attacks this round.
Oh, nice.
Oh boy.
Jesus, cat's doing insane amount of damage.
Pretty much, she was like,
Rogues, man.
pretty much Commander's Strike is, you do the thing. That's what it is.
Got it.
I'm just looking up this golem because you said I know everything about it apparently.
Every time you're saying Commander Strike, I'm instantly thinking of some version of Commander Shepard just eyeing down the statue.
Every time he says "do the thing," I think of Cora.
Mhm.
Barrett,
Melee, do the thing.
too late, do the thing.
Okay,
Just
I was thinking of doing Shocking Grasp, but I can't because it's a verbal component, which is fine. It's
Sorry,
better to
Scott.
have the thunder immunity than that. So he just runs straight up and swings his swords.
okay.
Because he had to get within 5 feet of Hazel, so she got her stealth. So he ran straight in. Yeah, that wasn't that great. 26 for the first one.
That's a hit.
And 21 for the second one.
That's a hit.
Okay.
By swinging at it, you have calculated that its armor class is probably 20.
Ah, okay. Makes sense. Almost as good as mine. I'm just kidding, it's better than mine. Is it immune to normal weapons? Pretty sure it is.
We find that out
Non-magical
or
attacks.
not?
Yeah, non-magical does not work. So, I guess, my sword that is not silvered would be the one I have infused. It is a +1 weapon while
Ooh.
infused. So, I did a total of 11 slashing damage from both longswords.
Nice.
And that's my turn. As I'm in the bubble of silence right in front of him.
Okay. It chooses to go first again. So everyone within 15 feet of it needs to make a Constitution save.
I choose to succeed.
Oh, what save?
Constitution. If you're within 15 feet, give me a save. Which is, I think, everybody.
I am not within 15 feet. I
Except
was
Hazel.
standing on the stairway.
I
Hazel
got
and
it.
Cardboard Erica are currently the ones.
I just imagine all of the barking is
standing on
sliding on the
I'm
ice.
standing on the stairway. I think Vint is flying on the air.
No, I'm knelt down
He's
beside you.
He
I
knelt
didn't
down beside you. Yeah, he chose not to
Yeah,
fly
so I
because he was
think
like,
both
"Oh, I don't
of us
make
are
it."
out. I don't think. What did you do for your action, Hashke?
He ran in and attacked.
Yeah. But I got a con of 16.
Yeah, so I think
Alright.
me and Vint don't have to roll because we're out of the range.
Being
Anna
a,
is going to deliberately fail.
being a fighter, Coby's in much peril here as he gets a 28 on his check.
Nothing happens to Coby at all because it's saved for nothing. But Kevin, Hashke and Anna, however, take 45 poison damage.
No, I don't. I'll take 22 poison damage, and so will he. Oh, except he's a fucking immune to poison. Wow,
Yeah.
that's clever.
Yep.
Son of a bitch. So do I still take the full, or do I just take the half?
On a failed save, you take
It's your
the full.
thing.
Well, it doesn't say what happens if they're somehow immune to their portion of the damage.
Then
What does the thing say that
Oh,
you're using?
It says that you are resistant to all damage from marked target spells, attacks, or features, and when you take damage from any of those sources, the marked target suffers an equal amount of damage.
Okay, it says you are resistant, so you are resistant.
So
Okay.
you take half of the 45, and
Cool.
it takes nothing because it's immune to poison.
A rider only works if it says if you take
Yeah.
it, if the creature,
Right.
if your enemy takes half of this, then you are resistant to it.
Right.
Okay. Well, that didn't work out as well as I'd hoped, but
I mean,
now we know.
If you want to lawful evil it, he did copy paste this ability for me. It does say equal amount of damage, but it does not say what type.
That's true. It doesn't.
But that's lawful eviling it. I would still say
It says
doesn't.
equal amount. I imagine is going to also include typing. I feel like that would be a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, I'm going to treat it as like a redirect, like you're redirecting it back.
Yeah, it's
kind of
it's
thing.
more of it's treated more as like a magical link where both
Yeah.
their
Yeah,
health
it's
pools
like
are
shared
linked.
fate. It's kind
Right.
of like
Yeah, exactly. So it's going to be the same damage type.
it's strong, but I'm not trying to make it broken.
Right. In that case, then it that was its turn. So Vint.
All right. First question: Who has the most damage? Coby, did you take any?
Damage? What's that?
hit point damage.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know. Like when do I get hurt?
I'm down 40 points if it matters.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
about to say.
shit.
I was about to say. I think she
I'm down
hates it.
65.
Holy shit.
Okie dokie,
Well-
then that answers my question.
Well, your giant eagle's down that, right?
Yeah.
Me and the rogue sitting on the staircase with like one little scratch are like, they're getting fucked up down there. Should we do something?
Nah.
Coby seems unaffected, and Hashke just changed back into Hashke, so he looks unaffected otherwise.
I just look more annoyed and a little disgusted.
Because once you lose your wild shape, you just turn back
Yeah.
into yourself with no damage.
Mhm.
Oh no!
Okay, I can't do any
Wild shape
spells.
again and keep fighting.
So I can't do any spells because I have to keep concentration up on silence.
Well, you can do non-concentration spells.
Yeah, you can
Right.
you can still cast
Not
regular
a
spells.
lot.
with
It's
your action.
basically
Yeah, pretty
runes. There are
most
not many
things that-
ranger spells that
yeah.
are not concentration.
most things that do damage for ranger are going to be concentration.
Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out which one I want to use. So, okay, correct me if I'm wrong. He is immune to non-magical damage, non-magical weapons.
I did yell that, by the way.
Yeah.
Fire,
Sweet.
poison, psychic.
He's
bludgeoning,
resistant to
piercing,
non-magical weapons. He is immune to cold, necrotic, and poison, and resistant to basically everything except radiant.
You said he's an iron golem, correct?
I don't know what an iron golem does.
An iron golem is immune to all non-magical stuff.
This one specifically lists a set of damage types. It is not all of them.
Actually, more specifically, when she used Hunter's Mark, she used it on the spirit, not the golem. So she got the spirit's abilities, not the golem's.
Yeah, it did possess the statue.
Exactly.
Okay, in that
Clever
case,
girl. Oh, Coby goes to yell something to everybody, but no one hears it because he's silenced.
Oh shit! Great.
You didn't think to install an LED screen.
You know, he was gonna say something important. You seem like gesturing like explosions or something. You don't know what is going on.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do an insight check to figure out what the fuck Kobe's trying to tell us?
You can go ahead and make a passive investigation. Oh wait, you succeed, and you.
Okay, I
immediately know
have
what he's trying to say.
insight.
Oh, you can roll
Like-
that then if you choose. If it's not a 27 or above.
I mean, it's not that. It's still pretty decent, but it's not.
You're pretty sure Coby somehow made up his own version of Thieves'
I
Camp.
got a 25.
25. You know what Coby was trying to get across.
You think
What are you trying to get
you
across?
think Coby somehow invented his own version of Thieves' Camp, and you just understood it? And he was saying, "Don't use fire; it heals it, and it's also immune to it."
Oh shit!
oh shit,
I
Okay.
will yell that.
that simplifies my decision.
Oh shit! Anna doesn't know that.
Also, adamantium. Use adamantium stuff.
Or magical.
Like he's like
Oh shit! You got any more of them adamantium bullets?
he's pointing over at Hashke, and he's like,
Yeah, but I got to switch out the mags. All right. So for my first round, for my turn, I'm going to
Wait,
rack.
Who just went though? Was it you?
"I'm trying
No.
to."
The monster went.
Still me. I haven't
so
even done
it's
it.
your
yet.
turn then. Yep. Go ahead.
For the first thing I want to do, bonus action to load in a round of superior healing
Mhm.
and launch it at Hashke. So do I have remind me again? Do I have to roll that attack, the quote unquote healing attack?
Yeah, because you still have to hit him with it.
Okay. So
I still find that a really funny premise. So if you crit heal.
that would be interesting. So
If you crit fail, you heal yourself accidentally.
yeah, I shoot myself in the
Oh
face. with
no!
my
I shot myself in the foot.
Oh no, I healed too well. I have 6 toes now.
All right.
You know, legitimately, I had a person once triple crit fail in a row, and they didn't kill them off outright. They just had them deglove their hand with the bowstring.
Oh god.
I've knocked myself out with a bow, and I saw another guy punch his own leg off.
Oh God.
Anyways, does
That's
21 hit?
Hmm?
21 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a giant eagle. His AC is not
Oh,
great.
no, he's
I'm not
back.
trying to go no more.
He's Hashke
Oh,
now.
never mind.
He got smacked back to Hashke.
Yeah, you got poison black breath back to Hashke.
All right, so that is 8d4 plus 8.
Holy shit, nuggets!
It is a superior healing round. I
Yeah.
did not cheap out considering all the gold that we had to spend.
God damn.
Wow, you should make these bullets look like nuggets and call them holy shit nuggets.
I
No.
have literally never actually spent my own money on a superior healing potion, I don't think.
No, I never got to tell you guys this. Where is it? I named my rounds, but my delivery system, but I never got to share that with the group. Give me a second.
Is it like that World War II where they got like the mortars and it's like Happy Easter Hitler?
Yeah,
They're all
raided
named
on
like
the
Billie
border,
Jean.
fire
and-
in the city.
Is it?
It's one of my favorite pictures for World War II.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Where is it? It was hilarious. Shoot, I can't find it. So, anyways, yeah, the healing. Give me just a second. $19 and 8 is 27. 27 points of healing for you.
We're getting a lot of 27s. Really weird.
Say again?
We're getting a lot of 27s tonight. It's really weird. It's like the 5th one tonight, I think.
And that is my turn because I can't make a second attack with a regular round after loading in the special one.
Then that means it is Anna.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my movement to kind of move around the side of this golem until I'm across from Scotty. And she's gonna use her bonus action to put the Hexblade's curse on it, and the owl is going to lift off from her shoulder while it does that, and is going to use the 8 action. So
Ooh.
she's going to make her first big ass sword swing with her shiny new axe sword at advantage.
Okay.
Ooh, swing here, Anna.
And that's going to be a nat 19, and per the rules of the curse, that's a crit.
Okay. Look out! It's a poisonous golem.
And she's going to smite it. This is going to be actually an Eldritch Smite she's going to burn.
Okay.
GG.
So we're going to be doing force damage, and it needs to make a strength save versus my 20 DC.
Before it does
Is this
that,
considered a magical effect?
It is, but
Okay.
yes, it is. But it's not a. It doesn't require any verbal component, so his silence won't count against it.
yep. Roll me D100.
Cool. I'm going to do that.
Might have to make like 3 saves in 1 attack.
Strength save 24.
Okay, that passes.
To be expected from an Iron Golem.
Yeah, but it still takes full damage from the smite. It just doesn't fall down.
Right.
All right, where's my 100 at?
Wait,
Okay,
is it
here's
immune to
one of-
prone?
No, it's not immune, but it's
You can
resistant to
knock a
magical
golem
effects.
over. You can knock a golem over.
Okay, that's cockeyed. Hold on.
Also, it's not immune to stun, which I think is hilarious.
Yeah, I thought that was funny too. I'm like, you can stun the golem? What?
Okay,
A
it's
monk,
96.
96. Ooh,
Percentile is 96.
high numbers are good.
High numbers are good.
Okay, so your attack was made with a spell or magic. So this is what happens. Some of the magic goes awry in your favor. Oh, I know it doesn't. Never mind. The target would have been charmed, but it's immune to
Oh,
charm.
but it's immune to charm.
God damn it. Hey, wait, is the spirit immune to charm?
Yes.
Fuck.
The spirit is immune to practically every condition.
Okay. All right. So let me do some murder math really quick here because I've got to throw down.
You hit it so hard, it's in love with you with Stockholm
I've got
syndrome.
to throw down 6d8 for the smite and then 3d6 plus 17 for the hit.
Its head does the Stockholm robots thing. Just
Yeah.
Okay. 8, 11, 20. It's 28 magical sword slashing damage. And let me get, and then double that for the smite value, or for the crit value. That wasn't crit multiplied.
Okay.
I said it's 66 or 68 for the smite. Where's all my d8s?
I got that subtracted, so just give me the rest of it.
Okay, hang on.
That's
Okay.
force damage right
8,
there.
10, 8, 10, 12, 14, 17,
I'd be really scared if
4,
something was immune to force
and
damage.
48
Right.
critical force damage.
48.
Yeah, that's with the multiplier.
Oh, nice. Okay. The iron golem, as you know it to be, falls down on one knee, and the spirit flies out of the back of it, its arms crossed. Everyone
Okay.
in the entire room needs to make a save. Wisdom.
Hold on, I have to use a reaction as it jumps out.
Banishment. Okay.
No, actually, I'm gonna use my reaction to make an attack with an opportunity attack.
Okay.
And okay,
Wisdom
Does
save, you said?
Yes.
does a
Wisdom.
21? Does a 21 hit the apparition?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So he's got to stop first of all. His speed becomes 0.
Sentinel.
Thank you, Sentinel. And I'm going to smite him with a divine smite.
Okay.
So let me throw those.
Everyone still needs to make the wisdom save anyway.
Also, I had a second hit in my attack action left that I didn't get to use. So can I still use that as part of this action and hit him again?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's going to be 4, 8, 12 plus 17, 29 magical slashing. And 6.
Uh-oh.
8, 16, 18, 19, 23, 30 radiant damage. And then I'm going to get that last hit off that I had, and that's going to be a 22 to hit.
The hit.
And that's, thank you, 2-weapon fighting, for letting me reroll my 1s and 2s. And that's going to be 7 plus 17, 24 damage.
Okay.
Magical slashing, and I'm going to burn a first level paladin spell for a 2d8 divine smite, and that's going to be another 10 radiant damage.
Okay.
Woo!
Did it kill the ghost before the ghost could even get out?
The ghost has no attacks. The ghost's only ability is to possess the statue. But the ghost does have stats and abilities, and he just wiped them out. But that wisdom save went off anyway, so everyone needs to make the wisdom save.
Okay.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Okay, you pass.
Kevin, what did you get for your wisdom save?
Ooh. 24.
24 passes.
Did you hear Kevin's save?
He said 18, right?
Yeah.
Passes.
What'd you get?
Hazel got an 11.
Okay.
Are you out of lucky for the day?
You did good. You did good. I got 8, so I'm going to use my Indomitable to re-roll.
I fucking used lucky to re-roll, and I got a 7 again.
Wait. Give me 1 second.
You know what? I just literally did the exact same thing. It was Nat 7, Indomitable, Nat 7 again. I'm going to use my second Indomitable to do it again. I refuse.
Use a different dice.
Nat 20.
Oh, yay.
Okay. You succeed,
Okay.
obviously.
What a waste of both my Indomitables, but okay.
Hey, Kat,
Uh-huh.
I can't use my lucky point to get you a reroll, can I?
No.
No, it's just yourself.
Damn.
You are filled with an overwhelming desire to get the fuck away from this thing and run as fast as possible in the opposite direction. And as it dies, seconds as that happen, you turn around, run into the wall, and pick yourself back up again before anyone really notices.
Yep. I knew it. I wasted Indomitable.
Pretty sure Vint notices because he's standing right next to me.
I just kind of look over like.
Then kind of noticed that you like ran into the wall, slipped, fell over, and then stood back up again and brushed yourself off. Like what? Nothing happened.
This is fine. You didn't see shit.
Nope,
Right.
didn't see it. Not gonna say shit.
You didn't take any damage. You just tried to run away, hit the wall, and like you were just like, and like, that was it.
Anna, did you attack that the golem so hard you killed the ghost inside it?
Muted. You're muted. Nobody heard that, Jesse. You're muted.
I said, I think I hit the iron golem so hard that I knocked the ghost out of it, and then I hit the ghost so hard that I re-killed it.
You hear a voice, although seemingly from nowhere. You have passed my challenge. Thor gives you his blessing to pass. You may enter the next challenge.
Thanks,
And
Thor. Nice
a
pecs.
runic gateway appears on the wall.
So this
Do you
is
want to take a breather before we do that?
so this is a large
I
size.
sure do.
The large size hammer is still there, right?
In the golem's hand that is firmly closed.
Oh.
I examine it.
I
Is
would
it
also
magical
like
in
to examine
nature?
it.
Sure.
So I
I-
finally found. Oh,
I-
sorry.
I have a plus 16 on that, so I don't think. If you want me to roll, I can still roll.
You can roll just for shits and giggles.
Okay. Okay, that was only a 29.
Okay.
Thanks.
I got a 15 on an Arcana check to study the hammer.
It's clearly magical.
Okay.
Mine's more for
Also-
the magic craft, because Tinker, no?
Scotty, chat.
Okay, I take it.
So
How do you get it out of the golem's hand?
Hmm.
I'm just imagining you just holding onto the hammer and just putting your feet up against this golem's belly and pushing. Because here
I'm assuming because all iron golems are ridiculously expertly crafted. There's probably
Right.
very little any forms of like gaps in between the plating or anything. But is there
Right.
any way I think that I could, use my tinker's tools to get inside it and mess with the specific parts in the hand to make the fingers retract?
Disconnect the ligaments or something?
Yes.
All right, that wasn't for Scotty.
Oh,
Darn the stupid chat. Someone sends me a message and it's just like, send to the last person you had on the thing.
Yeah.
both good
So-
and bad.
I'm going to wait until he gets an answer for that, and then I want to present my own solution.
You're gonna chop off the arm somehow.
No.
Okay. What did you do?
I was hoping I could somehow use Tinker's tools to like make the hand open itself.
Give me a intelligence save with proficiency.
Okay. That was a nat 20.
Okay. You somehow managed to find a way to loosen hidden screws in the hand and get it to ungrip the hammer
It's one.
1/50 at a time, starting with yes, Kevin, that one.
Yes, Kevin, that one.
You- you-
Like that. It was like- yeah.
The hand's just like it's the opposite of when he crushed the gauntlet in Army of Darkness. Just as the
Yeah.
opposite, where it opens and he goes groovy.
The
I
hammer
just
makes a
watched
loud
all of
thump
those.
on the floor.
Goes to grab it.
Who holds this hammer? That they be worthy. What?
I attempt to.
Yeah,
I
better
attempt to
fucking
lift it
say
up.
they.
I attempt it.
What is your alignment?
Coby's alignment. Ooh,
Is Coby-
an alignment-based thing in 5th edition. Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Chaotic neutral.
What is your intent?
We seek the grail.
West.
He probably wants to use the hammer to finish the rest of these tests, and he wants to study it and then bring it back here and put it back. Truthfully, he doesn't want to keep
All
it.
of you hear a and you're not really sure what it's from or where. And Coby picks up the hammer.
Well, so much for my solution.
Did I just turn into Captain America? Oh, spoilers. Too late.
Spoilers?
Hazel puts the crowbar
Who
back.
here hasn't seen Endgame?
Me.
Sorry.
No.
Spoilers?
There's a Thor's
Hazel
hammer
puts the
in
crowbar
Endgame.
back
I'm sorry.
away.
Who hasn't seen Endgame or read the comics for decades where it's happened multiple times with different characters? Like,
Right.
Storm
Man.
lifted it up at one point.
Black
And
Widow
crossovers,
lifted it up
Wonder Woman
once.
did it. And
Hulk did, Black Widow, I think in the comics, Cap does, Iron Man, I think does. They all get it at one point in the comic.
A frog did.
A frog.
Magneto,
Yeah.
Tell me one thing.
Magneto can apparently control Urdu metal.
I'm pretty sure
Right.
any Labrador Retriever would be able to pick it up.
That's
Yeah.
100%.
They are all worthy.
Did an elevator ever pick it up?
Several times. Yeah.
So it's the elevator worthy.
But it doesn't have hands, so it can't use it.
Only if it's carrying a load of 2,000 pounds or less.
The hammer always knocks it down to 1999.
Right, exactly. So you pick the hammer up, but you feel like in your small-sized form, you can't really use it effectively. But if you went into medium or large-sized Coby in your armor, you could. Your mech changing armor.
Okay.
Because it's like Dark Souls at this point. Your hands are like grabbing onto this thing that's like.
So it's a large-sized hammer.
Yeah.
So he gets the fat roll now, doesn't he?
Yeah. If he tries to roll, he has the encumbrance roll where you just like thud onto the ground derpily, and it's really hard to move around.
I
Great for going downstairs though.
Yeah.
Do you
derp and just slide down?
Do you have the things for this that you could send me or anything?
Just tell me when you use it, and I'll do it.
Okay. Somehow it's in my inventory. Got it.
Yep.
Having seen that last thing that they used, Hazel's gonna pull out that good old anti-fear lantern that we got several sessions ago, and light that bad boy.
You feel like that might be necessary. You don't know why, but you just feel like it might. There is a runic gateway before you. The runes look ancient and in a language that none of you can read.
Real quick for the group this time. I've got Prodigious and I've got Silver Bullets. Opinions?
Silver was good. If Coby hadn't annihilated that thing, the adamantine would have been really useful.
Silvered.
Which, like, Coby, should we work out like a sign language or something? Because I was clearly the only one that understood what you were trying to put across in that fight.
Well, that's good. I was actually trying to talk to you specifically. I've seen you use it before.
Yeah.
I was trying to imitate it as best I could.
For those of you interested at home, the creature you fought was an Eidolon, and it is in Mordekainen's Tomb of Foes.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Instead of taking over the
I'm
sacred
going to be using that soon.
Instead of taking over the sacred statue, it took over an iron golem from the monster manual.
Awesome.
Don't read that book anymore today.
And I'm just sitting here thinking of a cork board with pins in each different manual that comes up and links to all the creatures that are coming up. Looks like the scene from Sherlock Holmes.
They're all connected, man.
They're all connected. So there's a runic gateway carved into the wall and a swirling portal.
Hazel's going to sit down for the short rest that we were taking because I think Anna wanted her spells back.
Mm-hmm.
And going to write down notes on what I knew that this guy was mean to and whatnot, just because it might be useful. And,
Okay.
like, we fought a god. I feel like that's a thing we should probably write about in the Slayers.
Yeah, Anna's definitely taking
Well,
a minute.
technically, it was a spectral avatar of a god that possessed an iron golem.
Role play your rest
shut up,
for a
Coby.
second.
It was a god.
Okay.
Don't take this away from me.
I think
I mean, Anna got the killing blow, but we killed a god.
Well, kill's a vague term. Gods don't really die.
We won against
Defeated.
Avatar. Yeah.
We
Cardboard
defeated
cutout, be right
and none of us died.
It was a good day.
Oh, should one of us go get Erica?
Yeah, maybe, probably.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit here and think really hard about feeling better, and gonna use 3d10 of my paladin hit die to gain back some hit points.
I am not going to bother. I'm only down by 10 hit points.
I'm not sure how useful this current armor set will be down the road.
What are you wearing?
I'm wearing the Eldritch one that has like the symbiote.
What you wearing?
As you take a long rest, the hammer's size.
Well, it's going to be short side, but we can make it a long if we want.
Nunny.
The
What did you
hammer's
just say?
size changes from large to small and fits
That
perfectly.
happens in the cold.
Ah!
I was in the pool.
I am the hammer. And by, by
This
hammer, I
room
mean
is
my penis.
extraordinarily cold, and during the rest, you still feel like you really would love to set a campfire of some kind, but you're not sure it would even light in this level of cold.
Bonfire. Cantrip. Does
There's a
anything-
bonfire. It's nice and warm, but despite the fact, still seems cold if you're not like right next to it.
Interesting.
Fuck this place. Yeah, Anna's like, I don't mind it when it's hot out, but this can go take a walk.
It's interesting that this god was here. If I remember in the library, this god Hasn't been around for a while.
I assume
dwarves
this is
killed him.
why.
Yeah, as they go
The
to
way
leave,
around, Husky.
as they go to leave the port for the portal.
Hashke knows nothing.
Hey, nice pet.
Mofo, stop it.
That was perfect cutoff.
I cut you off like
It was the Twitter, the perfectly cut screams where you're just like, ah!
Yeah.
And it just cut.
I cut you off halfway through your angry Italian yelling at the dog.
I love it. All right, you complete your short rest. The hammer adjusts itself to Coby's size as he spent time studying it, and it now seems to fit comfortably in your hand.
Oh boy.
So did we decide, is this a short or a long?
I'm fine with a short rest.
I'm fine with a long rest. I have a lot
Okay,
of
we can do a long rest.
indomitables that I don't have anymore.
I have slight idea, and I could use a long rest to mess with my alchemy and smithing kits.
Okay, I don't
Since
mind.
since we're already here, I don't think there's
I
really.
don't know how well you can use your alchemy in this room, though. It's cold as shit.
I mean, as
That
long as-
actually works well with the prodigious metal.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, for mine, it's usually a lot of, like, condensing poisons and shit.
Mm.
And I gotta tell you, serpent venom does not go great with cold. It congeals incredibly quickly.
Grossly, too.
hold it over the bonfire for a second.
Yeah, so anybody that gets hit by my next round of restoration potion is going to have a bit of a frostbite.
Ow.
Okay, apparently that wasn't as much of a joke as I thought it was.
Yeah, because
so
you
retcon.
used the
Oh, did you?
Frigus for the bullet for the healing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Haha.
Okay.
Yeah, funny.
I
Reload.
just didn't get it. I'm very slow tonight.
I thought
The,
I
the
didn't
healing will
realize-
be cool mint.
You complete your rest, and oddly enough, it feels as though your rest, while you rested for a certain amount of time, didn't really seem to take any time.
Oh,
What
boy.
is
You
that?
oddly feel like time has not really passed, even though time clearly did.
What is in shreds over there?
Yeah, what is Terry
He
doing
has
over
he has a paper towel roll.
there? Oh boy.
He loves to destroy shit, so it's like it's trash anyway. Have fun and be quiet.
Yeah, why not?
They're his favorite thing.
Everything's his favorite thing.
That's also true. Yeah.
Your rest is complete. The gateway remains.
Oh, okay, I guess let's do this.
So, yeah, thank you for reminding me about the adamantine ammo that I've got.
Does question? Does the spirit count as a humanoid for the purposes of?
The answer is no. You cannot bring back Thor as your minion buddy.
The spirit counts as an undead eidolon, which counts as an undead and a god, not something that can be returned to its form.
Oh, holy shit! So that smiting probably fucked it up really good.
Possibly.
Does it? Yeah, I was gonna say, does it maybe take bonus damage from radiant? We don't know.
No, you don't really know, as it's very dead.
Oh well.
I mean, for the next 24 hours.
Until it gets bored.
Maybe.
All
I
right,
don't
yeah.
know.
Let's walk on through.
I guess let's do this.
Bored
Kobe
out.
Kobe
and burn
sheds the symbiote armor, and you see him in his normal 3-piece suit, and the 3-piece suit transforms into the OG armor.
And while we're walking, or after gathering all of my equipment back again, you see me rack in a magazine and chamber the first round with a couple of them with special symbols on the entire magazine.
Nice.
You notice that the symbiote armor turns itself into a suitcase.
Oh, that's.
You're not sure Coby did that.
That's
you think maybe the symbiote did that's in the armor.
Wait,
The suitcase was like spider legs or something.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just walking behind him with little spidery appendages.
Is
Okay,
it like the
I'm-
luggage?
Yeah.
I'm just imagining like the clip art with the clunky drawn feet, And that's adorable and funny. But then you
Right.
put spider legs on it, and suddenly it's nightmare fuel.
Yeah.
It has no eyes though, so it just seems to be
Co-
following Coby, and you don't see eyes or a face on it. It's just a suitcase with spider legs, and it's following Coby.
Coby tries to play it off like it was intentional, but Hazel's got such high passive whatever. She knows he did not expect it to do that.
If you were lying, I literally cannot roll lower than a 21.
Exactly.
I want to break character real fast for that particular scene, the whole Coby Sparks in a suitcase thing. I remember seeing an interactive comic way back when about Iron Man, and I think it was one of the first times he actually had his suitcase would literally turn into his suit. He would open up the suitcase, stand into it, and it equips himself.
Yeah,
That's the second movie.
Iron Man 2. He does
that's
that
right.
in the scene with the car in Iron Man 2.
Yeah, no, I was thinking like way back in like when I was still in middle school, seeing an interactive comic. I completely forgot he
the
did.
comic, he does it a couple times in the cartoons.
Okay, sorry.
Nope.
Carry on.
If only I had the nano machine one where I can just morph my arm into a sword and stuff.
Right. Yeah, that would be neat.
Hazel pulls her hood up and covers pulls the hood down on the anti-fear lantern, just so that we're not giving our position away right away.
You walk through the portal, and the next room you find yourself in, you find no portal behind you leading back at all. This room appears to have no stairs leading down and only the way forward. In this room, it looks as though there is what you're not really sure is possible, a snowy field in this 60 by 60 by 60 room. It appears to be lightly snowing. There is a small campfire set up in the very middle of the room with several logs surrounding it in a perfect circle. There is an old man sitting at one of the logs. He looks as though he is well muscled for someone of his clearly venerable age. He doesn't appear to look your direction, but you hear him say very clearly, "Come, sit, talk."
Hazel quietly says, "I am not dressed for this climate." She's still wearing the desert clothes.
Kobe's like, well, in the full suit, like the helmet covering him and everything. He's like, screw it. And he just walks over and sits next to him.
Yeah.
I
Hazel
sit
walks
opposite.
up behind Coby,
Anna's gonna
curled
walk
up
over.
in the cloak.
Anna's gonna walk over and like plant her Titan sword in the ground and kind of lean on it.
What do you do, Hashke?
Just go over and sit.
Okay. As you all kind of go around the city, the old man's very clearly missing an eye, as it's just like a empty socket there. You just see blackness of a void behind it. His other eye looks oddly a brilliant amber color. As the old man sits there, a long, clearly white beard in front of him, he kind of looks your direction and goes, "Tell me, what exactly do you want to do with this gift of a world? What is your intent?"
My intent
wanna
is to get
protect
home.
A noble goal. What did you say, miss? I'm sorry.
We want
I've
to
been
protect
charged.
it.
Protect.
Oh, shit.
Mm.
Sorry, I'm used to playing the only chick in a lot of
Anna's a
games.
girl?
He looks over at Hashke. What is your intent?
Help to my friends.
He looks over at Vint. What is your intent with this world, this gift?
To help friends.
That's my answer. You cheated.
He smiles at your banter and looks over at Coby. What is your intent?
There's a lot of good things in this world. I'd hate for them to go away.
Were any of you lying?
Negative.
Oh, yeah, of course I'll lie.
Okay.
When
I-
God asks if you were lying, you say no.
I have to ask. Okay. He nods and he goes, "Well, you already took your rest after you defeated Odin. You may move on to the next room if you wish." He waves his hand and a gateway
Wait.
appears on the other side of the wall.
Didn't we beat Thor?
I thought
Wait,
it was Thor.
you mean Thor, right?
Yes. Thor
You
was
said
the
Odin.
previous guardian.
Okay, you accidentally said Odin.
Oh, I did? Oh, say I meant Thor.
Freudian slip. It's fine.
That's not a Freudian slip.
Nordian slip. I don't know.
Nordian slip. Yeah.
God damn it, Scotty.
yeah, sorry. He said Thor.
Somebody should make a super clip of all of my goddamn it, Scotties.
That would be awesome.
Don't worry about it, Kat. I've been having plenty of mine with Glurak.
It would just be the first part. It would just be you saying God, and it just like does all of them until the very last one, and the last one's the full one. So it's like God, 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 God damn it, Scotty.
And at the very last one, every single clip has the fuck just
Yeah,
perfectly
it's the-
echoed on the same.
Just like the 25 split screens
Yep.
Yeah.
echoing.
I was about to say, I could make a collaboration of you rolling low and you just flailing out of frustration.
I would seriously devote time to do that now.
Also, hey Jeanette, and thank you for telling me about that. I don't know why the windows were weird.
Right. And that's what happens. You may pass.
Okay,
We're
well,
really
that trial
gracious.
was a lot easier than I expected.
You
I'm gonna
didn't
bow
lie.
and
What?
I was just gonna say I bow in respect and head towards the portal.
Is he pointing back at the way we came? Is he all right?
You'll be fine. Thor has had worse, he says, smirking.
I hope I didn't hit him too hard.
Assuredly, you did not.
We might just be a little Thor.
Oh,
Everyone appreciates a good pun.
I use absorb elements for the psychic damage I would have taken.
Hang on,
Right,
do I have a potion
and
to fill?
Walk through the gateway.
Yeah.
The next room is very difficult to look at, as it's so incredibly bright in here. It's very difficult to see anything other than the blinding light coming from the other side of the room. It is a 60 by 60 by 60 room. It's still just as cold in here. However, when you come in and all of you kind of go, it's so cold in this place, you suddenly don't feel the cold anymore.
Doesn't bother us now.
I am Elishar, god of light, life, and happiness. What is your true intentions with this world?
Wasn't that what we were just asked?
I don't know who you talked to before. Don't second guess me.
Anna's
Great.
going to step forward and go down to one knee and say, I've been charged to protect this world, but I also do need to go home.
You are not from this place. I
No.
sense great distress and horror from your world that you came from, mortal.
Yeah, it's kind of a mess.
Nobody here is evil, correct?
3.5 and no.
Let me double check. Oh, apparently now I'm chaotic evil for some reason. No, I'm kidding.
Okay. You see and you feel as though someone is peering through your very soul as this glowing light in front of you looks your direction. I wish I could give you something to help you with the next task. However, the next task will be the darkest you will face. My opposite, Toldoth, is the god of corruption, evil, and darkness. He will face the greatest thing that he has to stop you. And I fear what you are facing now is probably also part of his trial. Something maybe he had done when they banished him ages ago. When Thor and Odin came to Morkias, we were banished. Elishar and Toldoth were the gods of yore that existed during Raishkin and Glabius' time. They chose to banish us and bring Thor and Odin into the realm. They did not know, Thor and Odin would not understand the technology that was here. They lashed out and destroyed the Dwarven Empire for its hubris and its technology that it had. You now know nothing but ruin and never have. Your task and your goal are aligned with mine, to purify the world of corruption. I see that all of you wish to, in some way, preserve this world and the friends you have made in it. That is a noble task indeed. Have you any questions?
Yes, can I go back?
Why?
I kind of left my my other suit back there. It seems like it might be really important for this corrupting thing.
Your
would've
suit
brought
appears in
it.
front of you. Your suit appears in front of you.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's a wonk. Never mind. I don't say that. Never mind. Because it's
Okay.
following. I go, oh well. In that case, and I just like stand on top of it and it morphs on me. I guess.
Hazel's gonna pull out the anti-fear lantern.
You will need that.
I'd assume so. I imagine where we're going is probably going to prey on our fears a lot.
Indeed, it shall.
I don't know anything about bringing light to the world. I'm not a particularly religious person, but
One does not need
Sure.
religion to bring light to the world, madam. One simply means to have a pure heart and the intentions to do good.
there's some scary stuff happening to our world, and we want to stop it.
Toldoth is behind it, and you should. In some way or another, I fear his darkness has corrupted something that may not be repairable. In another way, I hope that perhaps you are able to purify it so that it is gone. We are not allowed on this world again until another time that mortals deem we are able. The current guardian will not allow us to return.
Who's the current guardian?
Hell.
Do we know that name?
Wait,
You've
isn't
heard Anna say it.
isn't that where? Wait, Anna, don't you know who that is?
She does. Some of her power comes from him. It.
Yeah. I've been working under its boon this entire time. I've been serving it to protect this planet. I mean, that's been my goal, my charge.
Noble task.
So, I mean, I guess you could consider me a deputy of sorts.
For now. If you wish to return home, you may find the state of your home one that you do not wish to bring this world to.
Would I risk contaminating this place if I go home, or if I took this
Yes.
place home? If I were to stay for a while, could I possibly find another way that wouldn't risk this place? Just take myself.
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't jeopardize this place just for rushing myself. I've been
There
trapped-
is one that you have already met. She is from where you are from.
I wondered about that, though. How can she be me if I'm here?
Wrong.
Time travel.
You are a part of her that she removed.
Dun dun dun. Oh,
Her
sorry.
corrupting,
Hillville sirens.
her corrupting pact with hell ripped forth all good she had left. You were cast into the void as the fragment of a soul that no longer exists. Morkios is in the void, and the fragment of your soul was reincarnated into you.
Oh, that bitch. Can I kill her without destroying myself?
Of course. You're but a fragment of her at one point. Morkios rebirthed you anew. You are you now as she is her.
Would
You
that make
will need her to return to your home.
You're giving Kat more of a headache with that.
You're giving Anna a headache. Now she's not sure if she really belongs there anymore at all, or if it's just her memories telling her that, and
Wait.
she's really native to this
Aw.
place now.
Wait, are you an ooze?
Not that I do. I'm kind of oozy when I use my power, but
You-
that's just the power. I'm not normally like
Apparently, a fraction you divided and then grew to what
Oh,
you are
God
now.
damn it.
good grief.
A good
Oh.
analogy, but that is not what she is.
Look, my lord, I don't mean to be abrupt, but I'm really just here to keep trouble out and, have a good time with my people.
Of course.
What
You are not wasting my time at all.
what
No
is
time will pass while you are here.
So, final question. Is there anything that I should know about trying to harden defenses against what's coming?
Don't trust anything you think would deal damage to that which is corrupt.
Speaking of that, who intends when we go in to fight Mr. Dark and Scary to take the brunt of the melee?
I kind of built this for that specific reason, pointing at
I
the
mean-
armor he's wearing right now.
As soon as we walk in the door, I want to cast protection from evil on you. So
That's
don't
cool.
stay far from me.
So here's the thing, though, is that part of the way that my build is made up now with Sentinel and this class feature, if he ignores me and tries to hit somebody else while I'm on melee, I hit him. if he tries to move off of me, I hit him and knock him to 0 and he doesn't move. So my whole thing is keeping them anchored.
These are
So,
these are gods we're dealing with. We don't know what they're capable of.
I mean, right, but I'm just trying to explain my normal, my
You
normal
will
operation.
face Toldat's
The other-
greatest soldier. Be prepared for a level of corruption you have never seen or felt since.
What
The
had
darkness of the Twilight Realm is one that few have ever returned from.
what kept Toldath here?
I did. We are opposites. Toldath and I are both binary deities of the same pantheon. You
Oh.
do not have my light without his darkness. My light is grand, so his darkness is equally such.
Do you
If
have
we
what gods usually
Destroy
use?
him, will we hurt you?
No, these are but avatars left behind to guard the Morkias core. Your path beyond this lies under the seas. You may want to breathe water.
Under the sea.
Hashke, can you do that?
I've
Breathe
got
underwater?
potions.
Make us do that. I mean, I know
Yeah, I
you
can
can
do it.
breathe underwater. You can turn into stuff that can, right?
I will bestow
Yeah.
you with but one gift before you proceed, and then my light will die out.
Oh.
For now. The Guardian will return if any challenge this sanctuary again, but few have made it past Maria but you in the last 100 years.
I can see why.
Well, from my reading, most gods seem to have some sort of symbol that represents their power. What is your symbol?
He's not pausing this long. Hang on, the universe is buffering.
The universe is checking the DM notes.
Yeah,
I know this feeling familiarly.
This world may or may not be a decade old, so he might be looking at some fairly old notes. Oh, never mind.
Very, very old notes. Very old notes indeed.
I thought these were some of your handwritten notes that I've seen you have, with like the map and everything.
They are, but I never wrote down what his symbol was, so that's my bad.
Do.
Wait.
Good enough. Well,
He sets down a coin. The coin has on it a 5-pointed star with another 5-pointed star inside of its center.
Ooh, cool.
Kind of like that.
Oh, he's this guy. Okay.
Hold on,
Okay.
wait, what?
That's
Hold
what he looks like.
Oh boy, he's very bright.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's
And
like
that's his symbol. A single metal coin falls to the ground. It looks like it's made out of gold, but you don't think that it's actually gold.
okay.
Might be bronze, you think.
Since time doesn't pass here, would you all be willing to wait? I might be able to make a weapon to fight him.
I mean, time doesn't pass.
I will grant you one last gift before I go. I cannot allow much time to pass when I am here. My avatar form takes a lot to manifest in the void. Gods do not last long out here. Our avatars are fine, but real gods die rather quickly in the void.
Why does that sound like a name of an awesome game when gods die?
As he clicks his fingers and disappears, the blinding light leaving this room and a gateway forming on the other wall, you all feel as though you're level 19. Take this time to do those 3 things I told you to do in the background
Okay.
so that
Holy
you're
fuck, okay.
level 19, and then change your stats and roll those magical hit points here where everyone can see them
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Oof.
Woohoo!
Oof.
or hear them in the case of Vint.
Thank you. I was about to ask for specification.
All
So
right.
level 19 of 20.
So for those at home, we're currently level 16. Going to level 19. Make a triple level.
Holy fuck balls.
Holy shit.
A level for each of the trials you just passed. By the way, Odin's trial would have turned into a fight if anyone lied to him.
Oh,
His
well.
eye sees all.
Ooh.
but nobody lied, which is why I asked that question. So I was
I
like,
was
did anyone lie?
so tempted, and then you described the old man and the one eye, and me and Scotty were just like,
Shit. Oh, dang.
I was this close to using the thing to determine what his resistances and everything meant.
Okay, so if anyone was anyone else a dum-dum like me and did not do that triple level?
The only thing I haven't decided yet is if I want to raise my dex or if I would like to get the alert feat.
I was just thinking maybe we could go to like an intermission.
Yeah, let's take
Yeah,
a
we
brief
can do that for
intermission,
5
about
minutes.
15 minutes or so. This next fight is going to be really intense and
It'll give me time
possibly
to get some
deadly,
medicine.
So
Oh crap, we're fighting him in a circus.
you're fighting something worse than that.
Oh boy.
A clown?
And demon clowns.
I mean,
Alright,
right
well,
your
got it.
worst last time.
The synchronicity here scares the hell out of me, okay?
okay, we'll be back.
Yeah, so we'll be.
Welcome back.
Sorry.
Intermission is over.
We're badass.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much because I realized while I was waving that I don't have a camera.
Okay.
You were there in spirit, and that's what matters.
Yes.
Okay. Standing before you is a portal sheening with light, although you're sure that on the other side is the biggest shadow you've ever seen.
Yeah. Hazel's gonna put her hood up and we'll walk through. Mhm.
Okay. You all walk through the portal?
Yep.
Okay. You're not sure where the floor is, where the ceiling is, where the walls are. You only see blackness.
I cast
Nothingness in every direction. You still see nothing.
Outstanding.
I have blind sense. Do I sense anything within?
You sense something in front of you that is about as tall as a house.
Guys, there's a thing in front of us.
It's not a warehouse, is it?
Is there anything invisible? Well, I have true sight as well, so I guess it would have been nothing.
Yeah,
I have
You also
blind
sense,
sense for 10 feet.
Scotty, you see it.
Well, Anna has true sight, so.
Right, yeah. You
Yeah.
see darkness as well. Just gonna say you
Cast
see
magic
a
missile
outline
at her.
figure there.
I do have that on the suit.
Does the devil's sight penetrate this darkness?
No, it doesn't.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
This
Does
is
a flare?
advanced darkness. Sorry, had to make the
This is
reference.
your regular darkness.
Never mind, I put the flare back.
I'm gonna command my owl to fly out a little ways, and can I see the owl?
Your owl
That's
kind of
me.
flies out and comes back, and you don't see it when it flies out.
Ooh, out to how far?
The minute it leaves your shoulder.
Ooh, no. Okay, back, come back.
In fact, you're fairly certain you don't know where your friends are, and all of you were standing next to each other when you walked through the portal. All of
Mm.
you hear this, though. The champions I once saw, foretold so long ago. I knew it would come to this. The
Oh, shit.
foe face here.
Darn it, didn't turn off
The
that sigil.
darkness greater than you ever could see or hope. As the darkness around you seems to disappear and coalesce into a figure that is composed of seemingly dark, shadowy clouds and billowing, like shifting curtains of torn fabric. You see no face, you see no appendages, you see nothing but this floating pile of blackness in front of you. I am Toldoth, god of corruption, evil, and darkness. You stand before pure evil. I had hoped that the Forgotten would have destroyed you. After all, I left it behind when I knew I would be banished. Something as rare as Morkios could wipe out all life in every reality. Something I longed for. The Spellweavers were fools to leave such a weapon where anyone can find it. The only thing that keeps you from my gaze is the void. I will find you otherwise. Then the gods made the foolish mistake of banishing the Forgotten to the obsidian halls of horror, where I could communicate with it again. And now you are here, as I saw. If you can beat the grandest of my soldiers, then maybe you're worthy of defeating my little ploy for now. One of the clouds of fabric seems to turn into a hand and coil up like this. And right above the hand is a tiny pinpoint of darkness that seems to appear. And immediately you notice a vacuum being sucked into it, as if the air in the room is being drawn that direction by an incredible force. Stepping forth from this tiny pinhole is a huge-sized figure. This huge-sized figure is the only description I've ever found for it in any book. This creature looks like a humanoid giant, taller than a house and composed of pure darkness. It wears no clothing and has smooth, hairless skin and a genderless body.
Okay, so a couple questions. Can we actually see that? Or is it only the people that...
It kind of folds out of the tiny pinhole and steps onto the ground. Everything is visible now, and the darkness is gone.
Okay.
So
This, you think, is the figure your true sight was seeing.
I'm going to put my hand on Coby's shoulder and cast a protection from evil.
as you do, a weird growth pops out, and a turret shows up.
You cast that spell, Told Off laughs.
I'm going to turn on my mantle, and for my action, I'm going to cast the Channel Divinity. So everyone refer to the chat really quick.
That is phenomenal. That saves me an entire turn.
Oh, sweet. Channel Divinity. Everyone's weapons either become magical for the purpose of damage resistance, and if they are already magical, they deal an added 1d4 damage for 1 minute. Nice.
Radiant. 1d4 radiant.
Oh, good to know. Let me pull out a d4 for that.
Add it to the mountain of dice you're already rolling.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Does this guy look like he likes to take long walks at night?
You would think that he does.
Does he like pina coladas?
Oh, no, you don't.
You're fairly certain he does not. Or she, or it, or they. You're not sure. It's general.
Back to
Does
the
it have
white.
a police girl somewhere?
Back to the
How far
white.
away from it? How far away are we from it?
You're 60 feet, which is where the portal was.
Let me just go to the whiteboard. 0 days since chat pants. Okay.
I would like to use Hunter's Sense and know what this asshole is immune to. And
What color's your pants?
Ability. Give me a wisdom save.
Oh boy. Oh fuck. Are we sure we're not level 20 yet?
What color is Hazel's pants? Because if they weren't brown before, they probably are now.
I mean, they
I'm
probably
fairly certain she would have wisely worn the brown pants today.
Bucket, no. Lucky. That's way better. Okay.
As you use
That's
your
a 21.
ability, okay. As you use your ability to see what this creature can do or is immune to, you feel like something is also reaching into your mind when you do. You narrowly avoid brain snapping madness.
Great. Great.
Try again.
You should stop.
I dare you.
I'm going to go ahead and use my planar sense then. Fuck him.
Do I get a read?
Are you rolling initiative yet,
No,
or
you
what?
Oh, okay.
Initiative.
Okay.
Now we're doing
Can I get the planar sense off first? Just because he said I dare you?
Sure.
All right. Do I need to make a wisdom save too?
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's fine. You said
know what
wisdom
really
or constitute? Is it wisdom or con saving throw, you're saying?
Wisdom.
Wisdom? Okay. So that's actually good because my wisdom save is at a +7, so that makes it a dirty 20.
Okay. You also narrowly avoid brain snapping madness.
You know what really sucks? Next level, I get proficiency in wisdom saving throws.
No kidding.
The irony of that.
That's at advantage? Oh, I didn't know you actually were able to do that.
Yeah.
You know what else really sucks? That vacuum that it came
Never
through.
mind. That was at advantage the first time.
Was I able
Oh
to?
yeah, that's good stuff.
It doesn't matter. I rolled the exact same fucking thing.
Vacuum.
Was I able to learn his type or its type?
No.
It likes pina coladas, long walks in the night.
It's probably protected from divination.
It's Death, Destroyer of Worlds. In case you didn't know.
It's divine sense though. It's not like a divination spell. It's just a paladin feature.
I mean, it's also a god.
It's very.
I mean, I understand if he wants to just nope it, but it's not.
If it's what I think it is, it's undead technically.
Right.
In 5th, but I don't agree with that.
Yeah,
but that's
what happens.
Okay. Well, that's disconcerting in the extreme, but okay.
You feel like something divine is blocking your divine sense.
Okay. Well, that makes all kinds of sense.
Definitive.
My initiative is an 18, by the way.
18 for you? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, this is what you should queue up for music, but don't play it yet.
Okay, so Kevin reminded me that apparently he cast Foresight on Hazel.
Yes, he did. I heard it.
So I have advantage on initiative rolls, which thank God, because I literally rolled a 6. No, I rolled a 1 for a total of 6. That's way better. That's a 23.
Sorry, Cat. 25.
Oh, fuck off, Vint.
That's funny.
It's like, oh, you can now move at the speed of sound. That's cute.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Just got the Mach 1. How adorable. He moves by at Mach 10.
I go at 21.
On your left.
You circle around
I'm
her
sorry.
3 times.
I just reread Foresight again. Holy dick butts, this is the spell I'm getting for Dagger next level.
I mean,
God damn.
It's a 9th level spell.
I have advantage on all attack rolls.
Yep.
I would like to propose a not serious alternate soundtrack for this fight.
Is this Batman singing Darkness?
It is not.
Okay. I'm scared to click any of those because I don't want it to.
The one that I sent is the music for the fight.
It's a Dark Souls soundtrack.
Cute, Jesse.
Appropriate, I think.
The Coby got a 4.
Oh, Coby.
I got 21.
Oh, that's all. Must really.
Where's Anna in this?
18 on the initiative.
Oh,
How's everyone looking up there? How's the weather?
it's pretty good.
Okay.
What'd Coby get?
4.
Oh, boy.
As in, for sure, he's going last.
Well, thankfully, I don't have to hold concentration on Hex because adding negative or necrotic damage to this fight seems like a really bad idea.
You go ahead, please.
No.
Hazel probably only sees me because she has foresight.
That is a bad joke, but it's a little bit funny. It's a little bit good.
Okay. All right. Leading initiative is... Oh, that's right. The Divine Being. He chooses to go first.
No.
That's, oddly enough, it's when you get that ability, it's hard to just not want to go first.
Well, since I rolled so low, would you say I accidentally go first?
I would say that if this were Fallout, everyone would probably go 4 times before you did.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's right.
I would be an enemy, and everyone else would be the character who has bats.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
I'd be the cockroach at the beginning.
Yeah, you'd be the rag roach.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Who was the mouthiest of the group?
Points to Coby.
Who seemed to... Oh, that's right. It was Coby. Coby needs to give me a wisdom save.
He refuses. No, I'm kidding. He's also carrying Thor's hammer.
Oh shit!
And he
that's
also,
right.
I didn't get to mention this, he made it +1 higher than what it already is. So it's a +4 weapon, and it's got the symbol of the light god on it. So he probably wants to, So, all right, wisdom saving throw. I rolled the same as my initiative, so 4, but indomitable, because fuck that. 8, indomitable. 7.
Put that dice in jail.
Oh God. Well, I see if
Wait, protection from evil. Does that give you advantage or something?
On saving throws?
I don't know.
Do I have it written down?
I'm trying to fucking read it. Sorry. Protection from evil.
Objection.
He can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by evil by celestials, aberrations, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. So if it's any of those, yeah.
it's undead, but this is not a charming effect.
Is that
However, it could be considered a fear effect, which you're immune to technically. But you still failed the save, so the damage is what you take.
Oh.
But you're immune to the fear effect thanks to Cat foreseeing this and using the fear land.
So that means technically I would have succeeded on the first one since I was immune to it?
Yes, so you would not have used your 2.
Yeah, indomitable only triggers if I fail.
You succeeded on the save for fear, so you're not frightened, which is good because the fear effect for this ability has a unique thing that you really didn't want to have happen to you right now.
Yeah?
Yeah. You do, however, still take 26 necrotic damage.
Oh, that's all. I use absorb elements.
Okay.
Just kidding, it doesn't work with necrotic, never mind.
Really?
Can I use a reaction to throw him a healing potion?
No, I don't need it, I'm fine.
Okay.
Hello, I'm fighter.
You topped off right now.
And then it moves so that all of you are within 30 feet of it. Everyone needs to make a Constitution save.
Oh, that's more at my alley. Okay.
Okay.
Why? I'm getting cat rolls.
23 with a nat 20.
Yummy. 26.
I'm so thankful
No,
for
no, I'm
foresight,
sorry.
Kevin.
Not wisdom.
Thank you
21.
so much. Doesn't
21 win save.
Bucket lucky again.
Hmm.
Thank you. I rolled a 1 and then a 4 and then a 15.
Oh, what'd you get all together?
A 17.
Okay, you fail.
God,
So
Dirty.
a 14 fails with my nat 5.
Yep.
Now I use indomitable. Why is it when I use it, it only goes up by 1? So it's single digits and it goes up again by single digits.
You need other
Screw
dice
it!
for that.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna keep that 1 indomitable in case I need it later.
Okay. Everyone who failed, which is everyone who got lower than 21, takes 14 necrotic damage.
Oh. That's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
I shouldn't have wasted a lucky on that. I'm scared.
You didn't know, so.
I didn't. I didn't.
A heckin' scared.
You also feel like it's got a particularly advantageous ability against you now that you failed.
Cool.
Great.
And then it uses its next ability at advantage.
Which against you,
I-
they all at disadvantage, so it's.
Oh, other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against me.
Don't worry, it's
in
against
normal.
Coby.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Thanks.
okay.
Does Uncanny Dodge?
He has disadvantage though because of protection from evil.
Hmm.
So it's just a straight roll.
Wait, his attacks do?
Yeah. I sent it to you. It's
Oh, it is.
Does
It
those
does
types
say.
have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target.
Wow.
I rolled disadvantage,
No,
but
you
does
ma-
a 22 hit you?
If you level it out, because it was advantage, and then her thing
Yeah, so it would
disadvantage,
just be
so
whatever
it's
the
normal.
Right.
first one
So
was.
the normal attack, which was the first one I rolled there, was 22.
Yeah, that does not hit.
Okay. You feel like your life energy was going to be drained from your body, but you oddly avoided it. You don't know how, but you did.
All of
Force-
us or him?
Force.
Just him.
A big force field fuck you went up as my suit cast its shield as a reaction.
Oh,
And-
nice.
Does Uncanny Dodge have any of that necrotic damage?
No, because it
No.
was a saving throw, not a
Yeah.
Attack. Gotcha.
That was yeah.
Thank you. Like I said, still learning, trying my best to keep up.
No,
Yep.
you're fine.
We're only safe from direct attacks that hit us specifically and dex saving throws.
Okay.
That was its turn.
Fireball,
So
no
Vint,
problem.
Okay, so since my first plan was not
Somebody do something.
hold
By
your
the way,
horses.
How big is
that
it?
first
20?
ability it used on Coby, it literally went like this and just pointed at him with its elongated clawed hand.
Tried
And
to
you
finger
uh,
you to death.
The damage that Coby took, because you took damage from that, right?
Yes.
The damage you took, you saw as life energy being drained out of his body.
Ooh.
So Frieza then. Okay.
Does this reduce
Um,
my max? I gotta ask.
No,
Okay.
that one didn't.
And apologies for having to ask. How close is he to us again?
He's within 30 feet of all of you. In other words, he's 30 feet from you and there's a wall behind you.
How tall is he again? Like 20 feet tall?
He's 30 feet tall.
30 feet tall, that's right. Okay.
Oh
How
Jesus!
tall
tall
is
as
the
a
ceiling
house.
in this room?
He's huge sized. Huh?
How tall is the ceiling in this room?
60.
Pretty much imagine Slender Man, but he's 30 feet tall and actually scary.
Great.
So
Okay,
I can show you the picture. Let me get the thing because, you know, D&D likes to be an ass about like that.
Yeah, it's a great picture.
Hmm.
A little down. A little
Oh
down.
shit!
Oh,
Oh, shit,
nice.
that guy.
Wait.
Move a little over to the page's
One more
edge
time,
because
please.
we can't see the human next to him for size comparison.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Kevin has it as well.
Oh my heavens to Betsy! Hi guy.
Yeah, that's Coby right there. See him?
That's Kevin's view is best.
No, that's he's about like half as.
Oh wait, no, that's a human. I'm a gnome. Sorry,
Yeah, so
I'm,
You
I'm half
also
that.
see a strange
Coby would be
cloud
like-
hanging around in the background.
Yeah, oh boy, cool.
There's a cloud hanging around back where Toldoth was.
Great,
Give
great,
me one
great.
second. I'm reading up on
One
something.
would say that is a misty cloud.
Totally not payback for shadow things that maybe thrown at you on Saturday.
Totally
I know
not.
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Totally not. Adjusts glasses angrily.
God damn it, Scotty! If you get us killed here.
Suddenly, a dragon corpse falls on Coby for no reason.
Yeah, that happened. Yeah.
So that doesn't apply just yet.
Vint, it's your turn.
Yes, I'm sorry. I was waiting for that to die down and for me to read up on something. The best thing I can do right now is merely make some quick attacks with my adamantine rounds. So I'm going to do 2 shots. First one up. Okay, so that's a nat 1, and I'm really happy that I have lucky now.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
That's 1 point down. Nat!
Did you get another nat 1?
No.
Nat
Double nat ones.
No, did you say nat 20?
Nat 20.
Oh, shoot. Heck yeah.
That's even better.
Okay, before you do anything else, roll me a d100.
Right. Give me 1 second.
Because this crit table can affect anything else you wanted to do.
Right.
Like, if it pushes them away, it might be like, oh crap, I can't hit them now or something.
Right. Okay, here we go.
Or it knocks them prone and all of a sudden your shots are at disadvantage. And you're like, well, that was great.
Right. Damn it, stay in the freaking. How does an 89 do?
An 89 is good because the higher the number, the better it is for crits. Higher the number, the worse it is for crit fails. Okay, 89. Yeah, you can make an additional attack this round.
Nice.
Jesus. Okay. Definitely not bad. So I roll damage and it's doubled, or
You roll double the dice that you would for damage, and then add your dex modifiers.
okay, so okay. Where is it? Now, since I have sneak attack, would that be applicable, or
Yeah, sneak attack.
On one of those, but yeah, you double that too.
On your crit attack, you can use your sneak attack bonus with that.
in that
Yeah.
case 4d6? I'm doing that.
Yeah, so
Make that 86.
yeah.
Indeed. Okay, so the first one is d12. So I'll just go ahead and roll. Well, no.
2d12.
Yeah, 2d12. Yeah, okay. Sorry, trying to keep up.
You're
Rather
good.
excited at the moment.
It's a good attack.
Yes. So 15 on the D12 total for the D12s.
Okay, I'll keep track.
Okay. And holy shit.
No, that's
20.
That's Anna's attack.
Make sure 10.
Mhm.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Holy shit! And Scott was like, "No, that's Anna's attack."
So 20 on the first 4.
Okay. So that's up to 35 now.
Yep. And what is that? 6, 9, 12. And 15 on the next.
Oh, so that's 20 even. Or 50 even. Jesus, what am I saying?
Yeah. So kapow.
That's your
Alright.
first attack.
That was the first attack, yes.
Was that a holy oil anointed, or was that just regular adamantine?
That was just regular adamantine.
Okay, cool.
Straight up single shot. Second one is
You just pull up the gun and you just say,
19. So 32 to hit on the second shot.
That's a hit.
I would hope so. And add
32.
11 more to that one, please.
11 damage.
11 additional damage for the second round. Scotty, that was 50, what, 62 total?
yeah. So do you normally get one attack a turn?
No, I normally get 2 to, oh shit.
So you get an additional attack because of that crit.
Oh, Jesus.
Though you can only use sneak attack on one of those.
Yeah, I did it on the first one. That's why I got up to 50 so quickly. Okay, so the last one is...
May or may not use my commander strike, so you can crit again if you want. Or sneak attack again.
Do it.
But I think Hazel has better sneak.
I mean,
Yeah, no, that's completely up to you. So 30 to hit on the next one. 17 and 13. Yeah, 30 to hit on the next one.
Damn. Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
I feel like I need to triple this guy's armor class in order for anyone to miss.
Oh shit. I just realized that 11 is actually 16. I forgot to add the plus 5 damage from my Garand.
Okay,
Sorry about that.
that's fine.
And another 13 on top of that. So
Okay.
Hmm?
Next on initiative is Hazel.
Hazel.
So first I'm gonna do Slayer's Prey. And then I'm just
Okay, I'm a slayer and I'm praying.
I'm just gonna shoot him.
Right.
No, I fibbed. I'm gonna risk it and see what it does, and I'm gonna try and dump some purple worm poison into this bad boy.
Okay.
That is a 32 to hit.
That hits.
Should I bother rolling the poison damage?
No.
Okay.
we're gonna kill it before anybody else can do it.
As you shoot the bow at it, the cloud in the background laughs at you.
Great. This is fine.
If only we had Book of Exalted Deeds. We could have poison that affects it.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. That's a lot of ones. Rude. That is so many ones.
You've got lucky. Oh wait, no, it doesn't count for
No,
damage.
it
Never mind.
doesn't count for damage. Yeah.
I'm keeping up. I'm
Would,
keeping up.
would Savage Attacker work in sneak attack ones?
That's a.
That one, because
I
Savage,
can look it up.
because Savage Attacker is if you roll 1 on one of your damage dice, you can re-roll.
Yeah, but
it.
like that's a. I think that's only for melee weapons.
Melee weapon attack, yeah.
Nice picture, Jesse.
Yeah, that's pretty much what. Yeah.
That is 35 points of damage on my first strike.
Okay.
And I'm still here, by the way.
And then my second one, I am tapping the holy oil arrows.
Okay.
I still have advantage, but no sneak attack. That is a 26.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, so 1d that, Slayer's Prey, the 1d4 from Anna's thing, and the Holy Oil. Okay, so I've got 7 Radiant. And 15 Piercing.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Next goes.
Husky.
Cast Sunburst on it.
At what level?
It's only level 8.
Oh, you can't augment it.
No.
Only
needs
level 8.
Yeah, it needs a con save. If it's undead, it rolls at disadvantage.
Okay. I don't suppose an 11 passes.
Oh, hells no.
Okay. Well, thanks to disadvantage, it does not pass.
All right, so
Oh, wait,
I
I gotta roll
deal
for the other thing.
according to
Oh, that's bad. Okay. Go ahead.
dice roll calculator, 55 radiant, and it is blinded.
The laughing cloud behind it immediately vaporizes into nothingness as that you cast sunlight.
Fucking vampires.
You're
Holy shit.
fairly certain that was a vampiric mist.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Wait. Do we hear a scream of death?
No, it just vaporizes into nothingness. It happens so quickly, there's no scream.
I was about to say it was too
Oh.
fast.
It's blinded for a minute, but every round it makes a
Oh, okay.
save.
If it's
So
capable,
it now has disadvantage on everyone, unless it has blind sight.
if it's capable of being blinded.
That's it.
But yeah, that was 55 radiant. Oh, and I used my bonus action to create my Hawk Spear.
Your ox spirit?
Hawk Spear.
Oh. Just imagine.
Oh,
I
wait,
heard
no.
ox beard.
It's blinded at the moment.
But you don't know how long that'll last.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do the Hawk.
Anna.
Oh boy, he's a big fella, huh? Okay, well, I mean, there's really nothing else for it. She's gonna have to send her bird, and she herself are going to both fly forward, and she's going to take some hacks at his legs. The first one at advantage is the owl aids. For a bonus action, as she's flying towards it, though, she's going to be applying the Hexblade's Curse again.
Does a 22 hit you?
It just hits.
Okay. You need to give me a con save.
Oh boy.
Legendary actions.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I have the.
Oh boy, that's
Never
good. That's it's gonna be a dirty. Oh no, it's a 21.
Okay. You feel like you just managed to avoid the secondary effect of this. I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, boy.
You, however, still take 28 necrotic damage.
Yeah.
It pointed
Gross.
at her?
No, it just went like this and siphoned life out of her as she moved up to attack.
Oh,
You said
boy.
28.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And actually, I'm gonna retcon my action. I am gonna move up a little bit, just anyway. But I'm gonna actually have to use my action to apply the Mark Soul feature. So Hexblade's Curse and Mark Soul were both going on.
And you
And-
ran into melee, right?
Yeah. So if he tries to move, then I'll get my reaction to opportunity
No.
attack.
As you ran into melee, you feel like you moved through his reach.
Yeah.
Oh. Yep. Go ahead. Go ahead and do your thing.
Well, I mean, there's nothing for it. There's no
I think
save.
she already did.
Yes.
Yeah, she just ran up to him and then cast spells.
Yeah, just
Okay.
put the marks on it.
So that next time,
Feet.
next round.
Right. Like I said, it takes on a second to get into gear.
That's fine.
And now that somebody's within 5 feet of him, I do believe sneak attack still is applicable from first attack.
Kobe. They have
Well,
to
right
be
now,
melee.
if it's
Yeah.
blinded, everyone has advantage
Yeah,
and
that's
it
true.
potentially passes them.
Kobe.
Oh. Oh, good.
Wait, its initiative is less than 4?
No, Coby gets to go. He's last.
Oh.
It was first, remember?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's
Goes
right.
to
I
go
forgot
first.
So did this hammer's hilt, did it have like a leather grip on the bottom?
Yes, it does. Oddly enough.
Oh,
Like
how
a little
about that?
loop you can put your arm through.
Yeah,
when
you know.
happen to swing it around.
For no reason at all, really. He just holds it by
Right.
that end and like spins it and flies upwards towards it.
Okay, make your attack roll.
So you're saying your hammer pulled you off?
That's what it looks like. He doesn't know why he did it, but he just felt like it was appropriate.
It sounds like you got quite a personal relationship with this hammer. Perhaps more than you should have.
He's still my favorite character in all those movies.
Mm-hmm.
He's only in like
Mine
2
too.
movies.
I love Korg. Hey, my name's Korg. We're getting this spaceship over here and get the hell out of here. You want to come with us?
I still love the fact that his revolution was defeated by paper.
Yeah.
I didn't have enough pamphlets, so nobody showed up.
All right, let me do my my 3 attacks with my +4 warhammer. Here we go. 26. Nat 20. And a little under nat 20, so 30 total.
30?
Yeah, that was for the
What were your attacks again? Just say them again.
forget the first one. It was over 20 on the first one, and then a nat 20 on the second one, and then a 30 total on the third attack.
All of those hit.
I was gonna say, do you have advantage because it's blinded?
Oh, yes, I do, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
Full advantage for the ones that didn't crit, just to see if they crit.
Okay.
Yep.
What the last one does.
Okay, well, double crit then.
All
Roll
right.
2 rolls from the crit table and then give me the crit damage. I'm going to go
Eight
potty
level
while you're
spells,
adding-
man.
Oh
While
my
you're
god.
adding all that up, the universe is going to go use the little galaxy room.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. That's what happens when you get 19th level. Let's see.
Crit fishing.
I got the first crit. The target falls prone.
They're so.
Oh, you just knocked the thing on his ass? You
Yeah, it
knocked-
just
you
says the
knocked
target falls
Peyton on his
prone.
ass?
Does it land on Anna?
I'd assume he would fall back.
I would certainly hope so.
Coby!
And the second attack makes it drop anything it's holding, which it's not holding anything.
Oh,
That we know of.
it might have
Let's
just
see
shat some bricks.
I want to see what the universe says on that one because something might fall out of its pocket that'd be like amazing.
Yeah. Now I got a lot of d8s to roll. Give me a sec.
That's not bad. You guys might be able to kill it before I can get my engine revved.
You know what my
That
bonus?
was-
You know what my bonus is on top of the damage dice on
What?
each attack? +7.
What?
Nice.
So it's already a minimum of 24 damage, not
Nice.
without the crits. That's just because I hit all 3 times.
Okay, Scotty, the plan I messaged you about earlier, I can actually make that even better now.
Cool. All right. Let me get all.
So that graph there, that link that I just put up there, that's 2 attacks with my pack shotgun with the holy oil, and if I use Eldritch Smite 2 times, versus if I hit 2 times with my Titan sword and smite both times of that. And I forgot to actually add the holy oil to that one too. Fuck.
All right.
Anybody
What's your-
looking at that, I suggest looking at the summary because fuck that.
And what
graph.
happens?
Look at the graph actually.
I
It's
was
much better
I was
graph.
rolling all my stuff. So out of those 3 attacks and those 2 crits, the first crit knocked it prone, and the second crit would have made it drop anything it was holding, which I don't think it was
It's
holding.
not holding anything, it's immune to the prone condition.
Oh,
Okay,
You sweep his
So
legs
that it
out and
does
his legs
not
bend
drop
up
on
the direction and then bend back.
which is just fine because it takes 30 magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay, all together?
Yeah, from that action, but
Okay.
you know, gonna action surge. Actually, wait.
You had 3 damages, right? You rolled damage 3 times and 2 criticals,
Yeah,
and you only did 30?
it's d8s, right?
Oh,
it's
right,
a 1d8 for a warhammer.
Got
Crit,
it.
it's a 2d8. So it was 5d8 plus a whole bunch of the other bonuses.
Got it.
Oh, I forgot the d4. Sorry.
Yeah, you got to do that radiant bonus.
Bink! 3 radiant damage on top.
Oh boy.
Did everybody else
Wait,
remember
no,
to play that radiant bonus
that's
on their weapon?
that's each attack, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I did.
Mine's not magical,
It is when I use that spell on it.
but I don't get the 1d4.
Yeah.
Oh, but you do get magical bonus. Okay, cool.
Okay, it was 8.
I literally have, I don't know if you can see it, I have like a collection of dice so that I know what the hell I'm supposed to be rolling.
Okay, it was 8
They
radiant.
have little boxes, like this one is
Much
Hunter's Mark.
It was 8 radiant damage on top.
Okay.
And then action surge to do it again. Whee! As he flies up there and he just like spins like a whirlwind, and it's just the hammer going whack, 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 whack.
Too much.
All right, a dirty 20.
That's definitely a hit.
We have advantage, don't we?
Yep. I mean,
Okay.
not that it really matters. This thing's AC is trash goblin.
The first one didn't crit.
That's a weird number.
Second one got 25, didn't
It's
crit.
lower than that. Trash goblins could hit this thing without having to roll.
19 was my lowest.
That hits.
Okay. Whee! Damage!
Like, is it pretty much just roll to see if you don't crit fail?
You
Pretty
guys
much.
are level 19. Tell me the number anyway, but it's really not going to matter.
I mean, I'm starting with an attack bonus of 14. So
Okay, an additional
Just
35.
check for once.
An additional 35
hmm
magical bludgeoning damage. Oh,
Okay.
wait, sorry. I keep forgetting the d4.
Yep.
Whee! The 3d4.
Yep.
So an extra 7 radiant damage on top of what I already just said.
All right.
And, as one of my 2 bonus actions, since I have action surge and I get 2 bonus actions on this turn, I told Hazel to do the thing.
Okay.
Hazel, do the thing.
Spend my
Um,
maneuver dice.
I'm gonna go ahead and use sharpshooter. So that's a 26 to hit.
That's a hit. That's a hit by an ass load. This CR20 creature has the shittiest AC I've ever seen in the universe.
Bag of hit points.
Not even that.
That is
Glass cannon.
Not even that.
13 radiant damage.
The CR is well not what it should be.
13 radiant damage and 22 piercing damage. Oh shit, that's a reaction. I get to add sneak attack.
Yes, you do.
Okay, hang on. Math.
Where's Matt?
Got me. There's so many dice. Okay, so you got the 13 radiant, right?
Yep.
And 37 piercing.
Okay.
All right.
Reddit.
That ends my turn, but then my turret goes right after me. So my turret
Okay.
shoots at it.
Before your turret goes, legendary action.
Yep. Yep.
Does a 23 hit you?
No, because this time I use a spell slot to cast shield
Okay.
as a reaction.
What happens?
Nothing.
No, I'm saying is what is it doing?
Attacking.
As Coby's turn finishes, it goes like this again and tries to draw more life from him, but it doesn't work.
Does that count as an attack?
Nope. It counts as legendary action.
I mean, if a creature tries to attack something other than me while I'm up next to it with Sentinel, I get to make a reaction to hit it.
I think Sentinel only works if you're moving.
No, he says if it here, I'm gonna.
Oh, okay, no, you can make the attack, but it doesn't stop him from moving, I don't think.
Well, no, he's not trying to move. He's trying to attack,
Yeah.
and it says when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, and that target doesn't have Sentinel, and you don't, do you, Coby?
Nope.
You can use your reaction to make a melee weapon against the attacking creature.
Okay. Make a
So-
melee attack then.
Okie dokie.
Coby, go ahead and roll your turret's turn.
Okay, that's a nat 20.
Okay.
I guess I'm not rolling turret. Give me a sec.
And I'm going to smite for it. So let me go ahead and roll some dice.
Can you smite on a reaction?
Yeah, you can use it anytime you hit with a weapon, melee weapon.
Yeah, its only
As long as you
condition
have
is
spells.
if you hit with an attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just you decide to do it. There's no action
Yeah.
autonomy or
Okay.
anything for it. You
I just
decide.
wanted to make sure.
Okay, so this is also anointed with holy oil that I did before we got in here. So I'm also going to be adding my holy damage for that. So
Okay.
I'm going to be doubling the damage for that. It's 2d6, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm up to 2, 4 for the oil, plus 6 for the swing itself. And I'm only doubling the dice, not the bonus, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so
Never double the bonus.
all right. Starting with oh my god.
I hear a lot of dice.
My
It rolls like 80 d20 for damage, so it's
my
not.
my great weapon my great weapon fighting feature from Paladin lets me reroll 1s and 2s on my damage dice with my sword. Okay, that one went cockeyed. I'm gonna have to redo that one. I'm sorry. Okay, but it's a 2. Still a 2. Okay, that's a 3. That's a 1. 2. Damn it! Stop.
Sorry, you're getting so many ones.
Okay, stop. I need to start counting this out. I'm at 12, 24, 28, 31. Okay, 34. The 1. That's a 2. Okay, 38. 43. And 48. And then I have to roll the smite d8s. So that's 48 magical slashing and radiant, and some of that's radiant too. 46 that is radiant. I'll say, I don't know. You can say how much, but I got to roll these d8.
Would the radiant damage make a difference? Like, is it vulnerable to radiant compared to magical? Okay.
I think, I don't know. Does it turn the whole thing radiant?
No.
Since you're anointing this whole shot in it?
No, I was just asking him if that different damage type even mattered.
It doesn't do extra damage. It just doesn't get reduced.
Yeah.
Oh, does he not count as undead for the purposes of the holy shot?
No. I was just asking specifically since it was different damage types. I don't think you really need to specify between how much damage was radiant and how much wasn't, because it all does the same.
Bonus damage from radiant, then that would matter. I don't know if you or not. Okay, so starting off with the smite damage, we're starting with 8 and 10 and 14, 18. What did I just say? 18.
Yep.
23 and 28, and then double that.
Okay, so 56.
56 radiant damage from the smite, and that was my reaction.
So
Nice.
No, 99 damage total.
Holy fuck!
Yep. You got him, buddy. You won the game.
Okay. I don't remember what's going on.
99 damage happens to the universe.
I punished him.
I don't remember what's happening.
That's
Coby went, and then other people did things when it wasn't his turn, and now it's Saturday.
Oh yeah, right. It is still technically Coby's turn because his turret is attacking. You were just reactionary attacking because of your sentinel feat, and you did 99 damage as a reaction.
Yeah, I think Coby's turn ended. On its turn, it attacked Coby, and then Anna reacted to it trying to hit you.
And you never rolled for the turret.
And my turret was attacking.
Yeah.
Because it has its own initiative. That's why it was able to attack me as a legendary action. Anyway, so 13. Does that hit?
No.
Thank you. Okay. I was like, if it has 13 or lower, I'm going to smack Wizards of the Coast.
This thing's AC is so low that I consider doubling it and its HP just to make it its CR. Because
Well,
this CR plus
We don't
what it
know.
can do per combat round,
Do it.
fucking stupid.
well, this turret, it's based on my intelligence. It gets 1 attack, and it's force damage, but it didn't hit. So
Okay.
now
It
I'm
goes.
done. The first
Everybody make a Constitution save.
the first round ended. How's that?
Wait.
That was the first round of this combat.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Top of the initiative means I have a new reaction if I want.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Okay.
19.
Ooh, that's not gonna get it. 8.
23 again.
That's with advantage.
21.
Fail. 23 passes. 21 passes.
17.
17 fails.
Okay.
19.
8
19
fails.
Everyone who failed takes 14 necrotic. Everyone who succeeded takes 7.
Okay, I would like to take 7 and oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah. He would take 7 necrotic damage too.
Oh, like, oh no.
You feel like that probably gave him a little bit of help.
Yeah, that's why I said oh no.
You feel like your ability might be counteracting the entire kill the bad guy situation.
Quick, use Finger of Death.
Nice.
So wait. Never mind. I'm not even going
Looks
to make
over at you and smiles. Okay. Anna, what's your AC?
22 right now.
Okay.
Wait, it's his turn? Is it still blinded?
Yes.
Yeah. It knows where he is.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, doesn't it get to roll on its turn?
Yeah, that's what I was saying, because it gets a new saving throw.
What's the DC?
18, I presume.
19.
it con?
probably.
Yeah, it's con. Con!
Come on. 22.
That passes.
Okay. He's no longer blind.
That does indeed pass.
Anna, you need to give me 2 Constitution saves.
Okay, cool.
Damn.
Yeah, can't decide who it hates more.
I
Okay,
just realized what Anna was doing.
11 is the first one, and the second one is a oh wow, dirty 20.
11 fails. You feel like your permanent hit points are reduced by 28.
You son of a bitch.
Damn.
Remove curse. No, I'm kidding.
You don't feel as though that would work.
I'm sorry. Just chorizo, like, leave him alone.
Fire.
Anna, you take a total of 56 necrotic. And your ability gives it damage half back again, right?
Ugh, yes.
So it gets 28 more hit points.
Ugh, fuck.
You might want to turn that
it knows
off.
your number.
It smiled at you and it just kind of laughed evilly.
I forget.
Can you end that early?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, I certainly hope it actually tells you that in the class feature, because if it doesn't, you can't.
Yeah, it does. It says you choose to end the mark with a bonus action.
Oh, so until your turn.
Okay. Let's see.
I keep throwing necrotic damage. It's not working.
Dick.
This here, and then that thing, and okay. Oh, does that recharge? Oh, it doesn't. Damn.
How much did you say it was dealing to me?
You took 56 necrotic.
Is that accounting for everything?
Yep.
Okay, great.
You feel like it was one away from critting that necrot damage on you too.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
And you hear
Sent to the wrong
Goldop's
person.
voice say, "Welcome to Oblivion." And now it is Flint. Flint's turn.
Alrighty.
Sorry, not laughing at you. Just so in our Zoom chat, someone's like, "Hey, can you tell us like how much damage everyone's taken?" And Hashke's like, "What's damage?"
Like 21, 24, 51. What's damage?
So I use my reaction to
Exactly.
grant Flint advantage on his attack, so he can sneak attack for this one. Add
Nice.
that damage in.
Okay, so considering I can sneak attack already,
You also get advantage anyway.
Yeah. You wouldn't have advantage normally, but
Okay.
now you
Which
have.
means you couldn't have, but now you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one
Well,
quick
he would
question.
have because he has an ally within 5 feet of it.
But
Exactly.
advantage is still
But
good.
advantage.
One quick question for the universe. Since loading in a specific round is a bonus action, and
Uh-huh.
I get 2 attacks for my turn,
Uh-huh.
can I fire a standard shot and then load the bonus action and then use that special round?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so it's got to be the other way.
Uh-huh.
Okay, then in that case, my question becomes: if I'm firing the special round first and make my normal attack second, since they're only 5 feet away, do I still get the sneak attack and an advantage on the attack and not the special shot?
What?
You get advantage on the attack. If you use it on healing your friend, then the advantage is gone.
You get advantage on your first attack.
Regardless who it's targeting.
And yeah,
Right.
just whatever is your first
So
attack
use it on
this round,
healing
you
your
have
friend,
advantage.
or you can choose to use it on shooting the enemy. If you use
Well,
advantage on your attack, you use
What
sneak
is
attack.
let Kevin read is Eagle thing? I think it's just the first attack of the round.
Okay, I guess what I'm asking is, I planned on using 1 round against the enemy and 1 round against Anna to heal, but I get sneak attack if I am doing damage as an attack towards the enemy. And
Yes, you can choose to use your sneak attack whenever you want. So you can use your sneak attack on the enemy and not on Anna.
that's what I needed.
Yeah,
Okay.
my aura thing, just for reference, it's a target within 30 feet of the hawk spear.
Okay.
So I give the reaction. So if I'm like thinking you're not going to be shooting, then I won't give it. It's a reaction, so I do it as a reaction to what you're hitting.
Okay. All right. Sorry
Yeah,
for
so
taking.
you have advantage to hit the enemy, not Anna.
Okay. In that case, yeah, I apologize for taking so long to ask that question.
It's fine.
So,
It's complicated. It's a lot going on.
indeed, it is.
High level
So-
play.
All right. So, where was it again? Here we go. So yeah, bonus action first for the first shot to hit Anna with the superior healing. Does a 22 hit?
It just hits.
Wonderful. So 8d4 plus 8.
Good shooting. Good.
Thank you. So that's 3 across the board. So 9. Roll. 16. 19, 26 healing.
Ooh, thanks.
I knew what I was doing when I was creating these damn bullets.
That's good. Real good.
And I certainly want to re-thank the universe for allowing such a feat. And then,
Eh.
and then I will take the next shot, which is the standard adamantine round, at the enemy. 19, 13, 32.
That hit.
Okay. Don't sound so forlorn there.
Just
I really feel like I should
Uninterested.
triple this thing's armor class at this point, and maybe quadruple it, just so that it has a chance.
Mm.
Well, that's the whole point of bounded accuracy in 5e. You're supposed to hit a lot, but it takes a decent amount of hitting to.
It doesn't though.
At
It
high
doesn't.
level,
This thing has garbage hit points and garbage armor class.
yeah, I was about to say at high level it's usually less of if you're gonna hit, and it's more of if their HP lasts longer than yours.
And 29 damage.
Okay. Do you think you've undone some of the damage it healed from attacking Anna?
Sorry, I just still find that concept kind of funny.
I should have known he would find a way to fuck me with my own new toy.
I mean,
God of corruption.
You're like, haha, and then like it just pulls out a reverse Uno card, and you're like, no!
God damn it.
just like the Uno reverse card.
Right,
Oh,
exactly.
no, it's like I play the reverse,
You
but
roll
then he
two,
plays the reverse
motherfucker.
back to me, and I'm like, ah.
And like normally, you know, you have the red, green, yellow, blue.
Mhm.
It's a black card.
Yes.
Right.
Black reverse.
After Vint's turn, it chooses to use a legendary action and attack Anna again.
God damn it.
Anna, give me a Constitution save.
Pass it this time, please.
Ooh,
Yes.
that's a really good hit.
That's okay. Mine was better. It's a 21.
21.
Okay, you just barely pass. You take 28 necrotic damage. It heals 14.
Ugh. Getting real tired of this.
God damn it, Anna.
It laps. Hazel's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot it.
I like how Blake's like, well, I'm gonna make the best out of this as I can, damn it.
I'm going to abuse the fuck out of every bit of it.
Yeah, man, you gotta.
I really should have found something to do about necrotic damage. I'm really surprised that this paladin doesn't have a resistance.
Oh no.
That's funny.
That is definitely it.
You know what to do.
Yep.
You know,
Do the thing.
Oh, I didn't call it. Fuck. I should have called it. Whatever.
called
You're
a what?
listening to random music once, when a soundtrack stops and you forget to loop or whatever, and you end up getting onto music that's just like, where is this related to everything else I just listened to?
Yes, all the time.
Just had the strangest music just pop up. I'm like, how is this related to what I've been doing?
The thing I should have
Algorithms.
called was
Algorithms.
sharpshooter. But I will do that with my next attack.
Well, if you
Oh, don't forget your radiant bonuses too, guys. For
Oh,
my magic weapon thing.
hang on.
Oh yeah,
Give me
is
a
that
sec.
is that
I have a lot
concentration?
of dice.
What?
Is that
Scott?
concentration?
What?
Your
That?
your
No, it's just a thing. It lasts for a minute.
okay. I just had to ask. I wasn't sure if it was a spell or something.
Mm-mm.
Here, I forget what I was gonna say. Whatever.
My hands are
I'm sorry.
literally not big enough to hold this.
I made the creature go and forgot to. Oh no, I did do that. Never mind.
That is my dice pool right now.
I forgot to make everyone make saves again, but I did do that, so you're okay.
Oh my god.
Not,
I'm sorry.
not in
Blake.
this room.
I don't apologize. This creature is lame. I've done what I can. I can only do so much.
So I just love how this night is nothing but nat 1s or nat 20s. There's almost no in between here.
Hey, Hazel,
Uh-huh.
you gotta roll a d100.
Oh, fuck me. Hang on. I don't have room in my dice tray. 66.
Crap. Sorry.
Does anything you have require a saving throw?
No.
Okay. Well, for everybody else, the target has disadvantage on saving throws until the end of Hazel's next turn.
For everybody else, a disadvantage on saving throws?
Yes.
I kind of love you right now.
Well, thank Hazel. She's the one that crit.
Just so you know how much this thing was nerfed, it used to have 8 spells at will. 1, 2, 3 spells 3 times a day, and 2 very deadly spells 1 time a day. Plus, the ability to destroy any item short of an artifact the minute it touches it. And an evil gaze that would paralyze you for 24 hours that had a really ridiculously high save.
Gaze.
All of those were removed. Oh yeah, and it could summon undead every round. It can't do that either.
That was 104 damage.
Hey, Blake. That still does not beat the house record.
Hang on, let's see. 13
Christ.
of that was radiant damage.
Okay.
That was my first attack.
I wasn't even thinking Retroverse, Kevin, until you said that. I'm talking about like his home games. I think the highest we had was a Assassin Rogue did 113 with one strike.
Yeah.
The Baron did more than that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. With my second attack, I'm gonna do Sharpshooter.
Why not?
Oh, I shouldn't have.
By
It's
the way,
not
I've
okay.
doubled this creature's hit point total, and it's still dying like a pig.
Does a 60 hit? Is that what?
16.
16 hit.
1-6.
Holy
16
shit! It's 16 hits.
This thing armor class is shit for CR 20.
You might as well tell us because we throw so many attacks.
It's 14.
14?
Yeah, it's motherfucking 14.
Oh
I looked
baby!
at
If I
this
don't
AC
crit
and
fail.
went, I'm gonna fucking triple this AC next time I throw this creature at someone, just in hopes that somebody fucking misses it.
Just so I know, tripling means nobody will be hitting him.
That's fine. That means it might be CR 20 because it can't do any damage either.
I don't know about that. I mean, I'm feeling pretty fucked up right now.
You're
Yeah.
fine. Somebody will just look at you and you'll be at full health. That doesn't even matter.
It's doing a lot of damage for AoE stuff.
8 radiant damage, and 20 piercing.
Okay.
And I haven't used my bonus action, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to
Well, go
hide.
ahead. Why not?
Oh,
Hide.
to hide.
Yeah, I don't
Make
have
a
anything
hide-
else I can do because
make a
all
stealth
my
check.
spells, all my spells are concentration, and my concentration spell is currently keeping Coby alive.
It is?
I mean, it's making all of the attacks against him have disadvantage.
What I have to say about that.
I mean, it's helping.
It helps.
What was your hide?
23.
I don't know why I rolled. Go. Okay, you're hidden.
She steps behind Vint.
Disappears behind molecules, hiding in the room. It's just I don't know what happens.
You've
Both
seen
didn't
enough,
understand.
haven't you?
She lights
Like
a
a-
torch and
It's not
hides
even that
in.
good of a roll.
Just like ceases to exist.
She lights a torch and hides in the light of the torch where it cannot
and
go.
nobody knows where she's at. They can't
Hides
see
in
the
the
torch
shadow
either.
of the torch that I'm carrying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, "Where'd that torch go? What torch? I don't know."
It's like how can I find it? I'm made of darkness. And Hazel's like, I was born in the darkness.
Guys, I can't see Hazel anymore. Something happened.
Meanwhile, Anna and Coby are like, she's right there.
It's right over there. So who just went? That was Hazel. So Hashke.
I'm going to do the druid's favorite that the radio host enjoys. Firestorm.
Oh, I
do
thought you were
enjoy
gonna.
that spell a lot. I
Dex save.
I thought for sure you were
At
gonna summon.
disadvantage.
I thought for sure you were gonna summon like 27 back.
I'm
That's-
not gonna lie. Firestorm is my favorite spell.
I thought the same thing. I thought he was gonna be like a druid's favorite spell. I summon as many animals as possible.
I was waiting if I died, and then the 9th level animal summoning auto goes off.
Oh my god!
How many badgers would that be? I gotta ask.
It's 8 times 4 or something. Yeah, no, quadruple the number.
It's
So
like I feel like 100 badgers.
32.
Wait, I was not
32.
joking with the. I was joking when I said 37 badgers.
So
But you weren't wrong.
if you go to 0 HP, like a mushroom cloud made of badgers appears and they just explode everywhere.
And if you could bring me back to life, that spell that goes off if I go down, I don't concentrate on. It just lasts the entire time. So I can cast another version that's upcasted.
So go ahead and assume he failed his save because he did.
One badger's in armor with a warhammer. Keep the badgers alive!
So
A
apparently,
nice round 50.
nice.
Awesome.
Fire. Just create a pillar. I stack it so it doesn't burn anyone except Anna.
I was about to
Nah,
ask.
I'm joking.
Rude.
What funny.
That was Hashke's turn. Anna,
Woof. She's
getting
pissed off
spicy up in
now.
here.
Yeah, she's gonna go ahead and use her bonus to turn off that marked soul bullshit.
I wonder why.
Just it's not so much fun anymore with this guy, and she's mad. So she's gonna fly up into his nuts, and the owl's gonna fly up and aid, and she's gonna take in for one swing first.
It doesn't have nuts. It's genderless.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, well, that's
Did
fine.
you just assume it had nuts?
It's still a
How dare
crap shot.
you assume this undead creature's gender?
Okay, well I didn't crit fail, so it hits.
What is this Del Diablo? Got nuts everywhere.
Okay, but I'm not gonna put any modifiers on this. I'm just gonna make a regular.
Oh, retroverse
I
reference.
wasn't there for most of that stream. I got told about it at like 12 o'clock in the morning while I was half asleep, and it was still ridiculous.
We ran into a talking squirrel, and let's just say there was 30 minutes of no jokes.
All right. On second thought, I'm actually just gonna burn a regular paladin slot for 2d8 instead,
Okay.
and not go nuts. So 3d6 and 2d8.
Hazelnuts.
I was fine
Ooh,
until you
wow.
started laughing, Scotty.
Okay, 14 radiant from the smiting.
Okay.
Fun fact, we might have killed the Trask faster.
Fucking
Drask
Okay.
is
8,
pansy. and
Yeah,
thunder.
the Tarrasque is a bitch.
14.
If you have flight, it's dead.
Yeah.
If you have flight and magic, just say goodbye. Like
By the way, if this thing wasn't in a contained room, you would all be dead. It can fly.
Yeah.
That's why it's immune to prone. Oh no, you knocked me over.
33 magical slashing from that first attack, and then as she comes up at the top of her arc, and she's going to come down and try and stab him in the gut, and I'm going to burn my inspiration point.
Ooh.
So it just how do those work? Since I'm making this like my big dramatic final hit.
Inspiration points are a. How does that exactly work, Scotty? You're better familiar with
Are
it.
you going with the book standard? Because the book standards normally you just gain advantage on a d20 roll.
Yep.
Okay, well then that's fine. I'll throw advantage. Okay, that one ended up cockeyed, so I'm going to throw this one. Okay, crit natural 19 on that hit.
Given your ability, which you
Goes off.
deactivated, that would have been a critical, but it's not because you deactivated that ability.
No. I
No.
deactivated the Mark Soul, not the Hexblade's Curse.
Okay.
Hexblade's Curse is what triggers that effect. That's still hot.
Oh my god, this fight. How many crits?
So, Divine Smite with the Warlock spell. So we're
Mhm.
going for 68 again. It's that same whole jazz. So I'm going to go ahead and throw all this right now.
Just doing like demigod stuff where it's like, I'm going to beat your high score. See, I can do more damage in one hit.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's happening.
This is so cosmic level one-upsmanship at its finest.
No offense, Blake, but you look and/or sound like you have just given up on this.
This creature is much less amazing than I thought he was going to be. He was way cooler in 3.5.
I like his lore in 5th, but I agree with you. The stats are lackluster.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and roll my double dice because these are some shit rolls here. So I got 1, 2, 4, 7, 13, and 21. $22, 26, 32, 35, 43, 51 radiant, and
I know what to name this episode.
Grit City.
Lots of math.
murder math. All right.
It's
5.
enough math to kill you.
Monsters in mathematics.
And cockeyed fucking roll.
Instead
Stop
of
that.
the Astral Clock
Fine.
Tower, it's the Astral Crit Tower.
Astral Crit Tower. Yeah,
Well,
there we go.
There's an
Because
actual
there's been like 7 or 8 criticals tonight.
there's an actual book in one of the older adventures
16.
that you can find where they have like titles, and one is called Monsters in Mathematics.
23.
I think it was written by one of the 8 or whatever in Greyhawk. The one that likes Tenzer, maybe? The one that really likes architecture.
51 slashing magical damage, and that's accounting for all the math that needed to be done. So that's
51?
51 on the slashing.
Nice.
Eh.
And she's just gonna hang in midair and grin up at him.
Alright, it
hey.
uses a legendary action.
Wait. You said you crit, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Don't roll a D100.
Yeah.
What was your D100 roll?
Oh yeah, I really should do that too.
You might have tripled your damage. That is an
I'm
option.
really glad you reminded me. Thank you for being on top of that.
That's the main reason I always ask for the D100 Probably before damage.
I need you to change your handle on the screen to Crit Keeper.
The Crit's Romancer.
77.
Oh, look at that. You triple your damage.
Are you fucking serious?
No, I am definitely serious.
Are you, put it up. Show me on the camera. I want to see that shit.
Okay. It's 74 to 77. Roll all attack damage at dice at 3 times and add them together. I'll try my best to get it on the camera. Hey. Okay, let's see. Where's 77? Camera focus?
Yeah, I can see
There it
that.
is. There it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
74 to 77.
Damage once over, because I'll just add it again.
oh no, what?
What was your total damage once over? Because I'll add it again.
Oh fuck! I had 51
Well, he did
slashing, and the
51.
radiant went out of my head already.
So what's happening?
No, it was 51 radiant and 51 slashing.
Yeah.
You did
Oh, I
the
did
same
51
damage
slash.
for both.
Yeah.
Wow.
So what's
What a
happening?
coincidence.
51.
25.
Okay.
Just add another 51 damage on top of that.
Got
102. So now you have the record.
No, because it was 51 radiant from the smite and 51 slashing from the critical sword. So it's 102 all day with everything added together, and then triple that. So it's actually 306.
No.
No, because the 51.
Oh,
was
it triples instead of
times
doubles.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was. I was like, good God, that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
okay.
no, that's
I
not.
got it.
No, I would not use the
that's
chart
close.
if it did that.
So right, all right, I got it.
Times
So-
6. Holy crap.
Alright, got it.
Okay. That's a lot of damage.
That's
Okay.
still a lot of damage.
Now you need to give me a Constitution save.
All right, fine.
You did so much damage you hurt yourself?
No, it got mad and used something on him.
Okay.
It just can't heal now when it bitch slaps you.
Does a 17 make it?
Nope.
Oh no!
You take 28 damage, and your maximum hit points are permanently reduced by 28.
God damn it! Stop that!
Wow.
By the way, there's a special ability I'll read to you that this thing has after you kill it, which will probably be before the next round even halfway happens. So that was Anna's turn. Coby.
Truthfully, I'm surprised with the over 100 plus damage each attack everyone's doing that it's still up.
I
Wow.
doubled its hit points.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would have been done halfway through the
Honestly,
second round.
In large parties like this,
Yeah.
I also double most of the damage from
I
monsters.
am looking pretty fucky.
Okay. He's just gonna have fun, I guess. He's flying, right?
Yep.
One hand out, and lightning seems to start the shoulder, and it goes out the hand, and it needs to give me a dex save.
Okay.
Oh shit! It has disadvantage until my next turn.
Yeah, DC's 19 too.
It fails.
Okay. That was lightning bolt. It's not going to be that much damage, but, you know,
I
I'm just
mean-
having fun.
Mhm.
I'm now a thunder god, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was only
You are Iron Man.
that was only 10 lightning damage. So it's whatever.
No.
It's the lowest. It's innate from the suit, so I cast it at the lowest level.
Right.
That's pretty low for lightning damage.
It's 3d8, isn't it?
Lightning? No.
Lightning bolt voice
Lightning
is
bolt
86.
is the equivalent of fireball.
Okay.
Like 66 or 86 or something.
86.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh wait, no, that's
Low
what.
level casting.
Sorry.
Are you thinking of
Sorry, holy shit
cold
is what.
lightning?
Yeah, I'm probably thinking call lightning.
Oh,
Yeah,
lightning is
call
shit.
lightning
It's not call
is
lightning. It's
3d10.
lightning bolt.
Yeah, call
Yeah.
lightning is shit.
Lightning,
Lightning
bolt
bolt
is
is not shit.
8d6. Said. Okay.
Yes.
Just roll the amount of d6 more than you already rolled and give me that number, because I already subtracted what you told me.
Yeah, so you need 5 more d6.
I'm just minusing 12 from the total. 10 on top of that, then.
Okay? All right.
So that was my action.
Do you
Yeah.
have another
Anything
action
else?
surge?
You know, I'll use second wind. You know, why not? I mean, I'm a little hurt. You know, it's draining my life force. No big deal. You know, I'm just gonna heal like over 20 damage as a bonus action.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Just a little bit here and there.
Anna, did you deactivate that ability that replicates
yes.
damage back onto itself?
Oh yeah, that was yes.
Okay.
That
Wanted
was
to confirm.
literally the first thing she did at the top of her turn.
Wanted to confirm.
And you know what? The turret's gonna fire at it. So. I got a nat 1. Let's see if my turret explodes.
The turret's just like confusion.
It blows up.
It just shoots you in the head.
Shoots Anna by mistake.
God damn it.
I
I
can't.
mean, it's on Coby's shoulder. It's gonna shoot him.
I could, on my bonus action, tell it to explode, but I'm not going to do that. Alright. This time the turret rolls crit miss. Let's see. Woo! 62. A 62 on the crit miss says, if it could trip, it would trip and move back 15 feet and fall prone, but it's attached to my shoulder, so it can't. It just misses. Alright, now I'm done.
It flails around uncontrollably for the rest of the turn,
Okay.
Smacks him in the side of the face a couple of times.
attempting to trip that it cannot do.
It has it has 4 tiny little legs and it can move.
It uses a legendary action. Anna, give me a saving throw.
Ugh.
This is how I felt during the Maria fight.
Mhm.
Dirty 20.
Except I actually took way
What's your
less
total?
damage than you've taken.
Total is 20.
Dirty 20.
Okay, you fail.
Oh, no.
Take 28 necrotic damage, and you feel
Oh.
like your permanent hit points are reduced by 28.
Fuck, man.
Not here. This is like the
How you
least appropriate place
doing?
for that.
Not great.
Okay.
You also feel death's door knocking, and you feel like if this thing kills you, there is no way you can be brought back to life by any known means.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
My little tiny level 2 cure wounds is looking at the 2 healers in the party that are actually good at that shit.
I mean, Max.
Okay, that was Coby's turn, so it gets to go again. It sees that at least one of you is almost dead, and it says, you know what? I'm just going to dump all my marbles in one basket.
Oh, no.
Anna, you need to give me a wisdom save.
Okay.
Oh no.
It's a 9.
Oh,
A 9 is not a pass. You feel like if Hazel hadn't lit that fear lantern, you'd be paralyzed with fear right now, but you're not because she lit it. So instead, you take 26 necrotic
Are you dead?
because it pointed at you. Oh, and it rolled a crit fail. What's a 45 give me, Scotty?
Yeah, like these pages are gonna be like faded. What was that again?
45 on the crit fail table.
You marvel. This okay. I'm reading it word for word. You marvel at how poorly you miss. You are incapacitated till the end of your next turn.
It's not immune to incapacitated.
Nothing is.
God.
Okay. Well, there goes that idea.
Does it
Vint.
just make its own katana and commit seppuku? Because we could just say it does that.
Vint,
God damn.
it seems marveled at how badly it
Okay,
just
okay,
missed Anna,
Okay,
who is
so
practically
again,
on death's door.
to remind everybody, we forgot that this is the thing. Incapacitated isn't that bad. It just means he can't take actions or reactions. But hey, it means no more smacking the shit out of Anna.
For now.
For now.
So let me see.
Yeah.
Presume that would stop him from using legendary actions?
Yes.
I would imagine it does, yeah.
Stunned is the one that's scary.
Yeah.
Give me just a second, if you would. You double check something real fast.
Comparatively, how bad off does this thing look? I mean, I know
This
I
thing
look
also looks pretty close to death, you would guess, but it's hard to tell. It's already dead.
It's close to not having this form anymore.
Yeah, it shows to be close to discorporation.
Does it still have disadvantage on saving throws?
I don't remember. At this
till
point, it
the-
doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Till the end of Hazel's next turn.
I haven't gone yet. I do not go first.
Why am I able to remember these things?
Good question.
Because it's a thing that's
Actually, you know what? It doesn't even matter. I don't have the spell slots to drive it.
Probably because I'm marveling how crazy this fight is.
Okay, so Scotty, I hate to say this, I don't get to pull my plan that I was trying to do earlier
Wow.
because I mean, Anna.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So, not to sound like a broken record, but rack round of one of my last remaining superior healing potions and attempting to hit Anna.
I don't.
Okay, make your attack roll. Anna's life depends on it.
I don't know how much that'll help because her
No
total
pressure.
health is down.
No pressure. It's a good. It's a very good thing that I have lucky because that's a nat 1.
No.
So
That
my
would have been bad to give yourself hit points.
say what?
That would have been bad. Go ahead, make your.
You marvel at how
Lucky
much you
roll.
miss and you're incapacitated.
Okay.
God, not again!
Jesus. Okay. So 31 to hit Anna with that one.
That hits. Thank you.
Yeah, thank my lucky for that one because you'd have been fucked. All right. So here we go.
Only we had
Okay.
healing spirit. Isn't that the one that maxes all healing in the area?
Yeah, I just haven't had a chance to use it, and I really don't necessarily want to give up the thing that's keeping it from. I don't know, how useful do you think it's been for it to have disadvantage against you?
Considering
enough.
it really hates Anna, it probably would have been better on her.
That's the other thing, though. It's touch. I ain't getting close to that shit.
Woohoo.
I would die so quickly.
34 healing.
Loving it.
Nice.
Thank you, my friend.
How much is your total max health you can have right now?
Whoops. Did I just have the creature go before Vint there?
I thought it always went before event.
Yeah, it was
It's
first.
top of the initiative.
Yeah.
I forgot. Everyone needs to give a con save.
Oh no.
Motherfuck.
This before or after the healing I
This
just
is
did?
Wait a
before.
Yeah, let's wait.
Wait a minute. Is it still doing this? Because it's been
This
incapacitated.
happens automatically every
Oh.
time it goes.
Oh,
I forgot
it's
to do it.
not a legendary
But
action.
that's the thing. It says it can't take actions or.
It's not
an
taking an action. It's
Oh.
because you're close to
It's
it.
a passive ability.
Dirty 20.
It's a fail, Anna.
God damn it.
20,
What'd you get, Hazel?
19.
That's a fail.
22.
I'm not worried about me.
What'd you get,
That's
Con
Hashke?
save is this again?
On.
This is con.
God.
Yeah, okay.
Con!
I got 24.
God damn it. I forgot to add my radiant damage
Where's
to
the
my
pass?
my own fucking ability.
What'd you get, Hashke?
14.
That's a fail. Everyone who failed takes 14 necrotic. Anna, that puts you at bleeding. And then your shot goes off and heals her.
Oh, thank God. That's right. You're not actually dead at 0.
Yeah, it doesn't Call of Cthulhu.
It was 14 damage, right?
Yeah.
And if we passed, it was half.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I do still take damage, right? Okay.
Ouch.
And let me know when I'm good to take my second shot.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Obviously switching targets to the critter. And I can still use sneak attack, so that's lovely. Ooh. So close to a nat 20. 24.
That hits.
Wait, no, not 24.
Just tell me if you get higher than 14. This thing's garbage.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So yeah, that hits.
For the love of God, just end its life. Or on life. I'm not sure. It's pathetic at this point.
Kind of trying to.
You sound like me with the stone golems. Jeez. It's
Take
one
all
of
this
those.
epic music out and this thing sucks dicks.
It's one of those DM ones where you're just like, this fight is too long. They're gonna.
I don't
win.
know.
I
It
just want
got
it to end."
really close to killing Anna there.
Yeah, I'm not feeling happy about this.
It's not over yet.
Were you at -4, technically, before Vint went?
There's no
Well, she
negative.
was at 0. There's no minus.
That's what I meant, though. Were you technically at 0?
I think I was, yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
have
I
any
was.
abilities that would have stopped that?
Oh shit.
No. Your hexblade thing only works on direct attacks.
The only thing I can think that does that is the half-orc trait and the one spell that knocks you to 1 HP.
And the nope, the periaptive.
Does anyone have any reactionary abilities that could have given her healing before the turn was over?
There are no reactionary healing spells.
Okay. Vint, you shoot Anna, and then what's your next action?
32 damage from a regular shot, and you hear the very crystal clear ping as the last round of my magazine goes out.
Their reaction.
Just thinking how broken.
One ability this creature has I never thought I would ever have to use that now comes into play. I will say this because Vint dealt the killing blow to it. However, it was not before this ability went off. And I'm not cheating or nerfing in any way, shape, or form. Mind you, the only thing I did to this creature was double its hit points and nothing more. Everything else is purely by the book.
Oh, damn.
So, Life Eater. Any creature that is reduced to 0 hit points for damage dealt by the Nightwalker dies and cannot be revived by any means short of wish.
Well,
I wish Anna didn't die.
Actually, do we have any of those crits left from Jeanette?
I don't think so.
I mean,
Does Anna have one of those left? Or I think we used them.
It would specifically be for Anna.
Right. Does Anna have any of those left?
I mean, I had an inspiration point on my sheet, but I used that one. I don't think that's what I was referring to, but I haven't used anything from Jeanette. When was this?
I don't have anything written down. I don't know.
At some point, I think Jeanette donated crits to us.
I think that was ages ago.
Yeah.
It was when I was playing, no. But
I don't know if we all used them, though. That was my point.
Yeah, no.
I never touched them.
On this campaign, yeah, we've used them all.
I didn't touch a single one, and I've still got that inspiration point. I don't know if that matters at all.
You can't use it for any other.
I more
other
specifically
people.
meant if Anna had any left, but if she doesn't have it written down, I'm going to assume she used them.
I don't have it on my sheet.
I don't even have a space for them. I don't think we've used them.
Is Miracle still a spell?
No.
No. I don't know this.
Okay.
Erica is a 9th level caster now.
Oh, that's right.
She should have really been here for this.
Well, she will be next time, or at least we can bring your body to her. Either way, how much damage did Vint deal with his sneak attack?
32, and I believe he just said that I killed it. It was the last.
As you land the killing blow, the creature discorporates into nothingness, fading into blackness, and you hear a very angry, "You have not seen the last of me.
Gadget.
One of you has." And then the laughing fades. And you see a gateway behind the shadowy figure that discorporated, that it opens up. And the gateway itself looks like a shimmering portal of water. Cardboard Erica appears. Is everyone okay?
Immediately flying down to the now laying down.
I was
Anna.
actually going to say that Hazel would just jump from where I am. Because
Anna looks as though she is very pale and every ounce of life has been permanently drained from her body. She looks like she didn't drink any water for like 8 weeks.
Hang on.
Cardboard Erica appears. Is everyone okay?
Nah.
Please don't
that
make her sound like a robot.
terrible. I am sorry someone has died. Let me look in my backpack of tricks.
Writes a piece of paper and then tapes it onto her forehead, and it says, "I cast wish."
I rolled in the high percentage, so she chose wish. So someone remind Erica to have wish.
Wait, I got to double check. Does that require material components or something?
I'm
crazy?
sure that it requires 4 billion gold pieces of diamond dust acquired from the soul of a dead god that has died in limbo.
Casting time 1 action, range self, components verbal, instantaneous.
Wow, that's way better than before. Okay.
I mean, it's a 9th level spell. It's
She goes, I wish Anna was not dead. Anna, you have 1 hit point.
Oh, wow.
You wake up from what felt like oblivion.
Wish technically created you a new soul.
Does that mean I get my maximum hit points back?
felt
No,
like you have
just
been
said you're at 1 hit point.
you felt like you have been dead, like permanently erased from existence, and
Okay, so
somebody
I
just
think his
altered
question was-
reality to bring you back.
That was
He
worse
has
than the
1
first
hit
time.
point currently. What is his current maximum hit points?
That was reduced by 56 or no
84.
70.
I had 84.
Yeah,
Wait.
84.
Okay,
But
so
that
the
was before I
reduction
died.
until you
Right.
rest.
Let me double
Until you make
check.
a full rest.
Let me
Okay.
double check wish. It might get rid of any conditions you had.
Whether
that's
it
not
does,
condition.
No. If it says the only thing that can bring you back is wish, that's all wish does. You
Right.
are not dead.
You have 1 hit point. You feel like you're on the brink of death, and you feel like your life essence is partially sucked out of your body. You feel like your max hit points should be a lot higher than they are, but they are substantially lower, and you really could use a nap.
Oh,
I know it's
boy.
not going to do anything, but Hazel's going to jump down and cast Cure Wounds on you at 2nd level.
Oh, thank you.
so while she's doing that, I'm going to cast Goodberry, and you only get 10 from eating the whole 10 HP, 1 per berry, but it also provides enough nourishment to sustain a creature for 1 day.
Good. That's very helpful. Thank you.
That's
And-
Everyone's about to waste their healing magics. Hashke goes, let me handle this, please.
oh, okay.
You heal 70.
I mean, I
Woo.
feel like we should rest anyway, but
Yeah, I was just taking
As I
that.
pull out this beautiful rod.
Mm.
I got
Oh.
this.
get that
Anybody
from
really hurt? Anybody else hurt?
a little bit.
70.
Hmm?
I got a couple more. How much
I
do you
can-
need?
I can heal myself. Stay the fuck away from me.
What do you mean? You
I-
don't want him to poke you with his rod, Vint?
Mm.
I feel a little drained.
How bad?
Okay.
About 50 plus drained.
70. There.
Phrasing twice on that cat, and no. I would much rather use my own shiv of healing than deal with that.
Wow, that's a nice rod.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
It's
think
called
definitely
a
a long
rod
rest.
of resurrection. It's nice. I got it in the mirror plane. I was like, I want that item. I read about it. Got it.
Phew,
Technically
fucker.
possible. He manipulated my
Also
own
got
ability
this
against
awesome
me, and I'm
ring
not gonna
that
hold
I
it
have
against
yet to be able to use. Apparently, every now and then, when a spell goes to hit me, it goes right back to the person.
Good grief.
Should have put it on your middle finger.
I just look at Coby. I'm like, how in the fuck did you not think of this, my dude?
I mean, I could have, but I decided not to.
Smart. Wise. Smart.
it.
Also note, next time we fight one of those creatures and you're really close to death, one of your allies kills you. Easier to bring you back.
I'll think
Try
about
it.
that.
I mean, I'll keep that in mind.
Technically true, maybe?
This
I
is
have multiple
actually-
ways of bringing someone back, but that creature requires one of the most powerful spells ever. So if we were to have killed Anna in that battle at the very end, well, I could have brought her back easier without having to use Wish.
Yeah, but
Okay.
couldn't you have just stomped on her and then he technically killed her anyway?
No, we would have killed her.
No.
We're the ones
Okay.
that knock him to 0. So
Yeah,
that,
it's
that
specifically
ability
state
wouldn't
0.
happen.
Okay.
So that
And-
wouldn't go
That's
off.
getting crazy meta, regardless.
okay. So we're in character. We're told that staff and all of this information of if we kill party member, it's easier to bring them back. Correct?
Against
Well,
that creature.
Against that specific creature.
Yeah, I'm
Hashke
not-
tells you that.
Yeah, this would not
I
make
don't
a
know
general
that
use rule.
I'm not that I'm able. I don't know that I would actually be able to.
Shoot a friend.
Yeah.
I can summon badgers to do it.
That's kind of why I was asking, because in character, I would literally ask everybody to make a vote. If you're near
Not
the,
to mention, literally, because of mechanics, it's really hard to one-shot a PC. For me to actually,
No,
because it's not
mm.
to 0, it's to death. Well,
I'm just saying,
well,
Against
it's,
that one specific
yeah.
creature, it is something to think of.
yeah.
Okay, Erica's not with us.
While
Wesley.
we're having this discussion, Hazel is
happens?
pulling her sleeping bag out of her handy haversack and be like, I'm gonna
Yeah, it is
suggest that we take a rest. No offense, Hannah, but you really look like shit.
Note taken. I feel like it. I
I
mean,
feel like your maximum hit point total has been permanently reduced by almost your whole hit point total.
yikes.
Is that okay? So was that permanent or is that until long rest?
It specifically states in the monster's description this reduction lasts until the target finishes a long rest.
And I am going to do that first thing I get because I am not about this life.
By the way, Volo's Guide, you can suck a dick. That is a very poor excuse for a CR20 monster.
Man, Volo gets shitted on. That was the Mordecai.
Sorry, Mordecai. Volo can suck a dick too. His monster
I mean,
gets sucked too.
Yeah, let's be honest. Volo's also a dick.
I mean, I'm not going to lie to you, Mordecai and Sky, that was a terrible excuse for a monster.
I just
You guys
remember.
need to learn what balanced means and term of monsters.
Meanwhile, the DM seat just moves ever so slightly. In a far-off plane, where you see this massive city planet, there's a council, and there seems to be a man in blue robes, a chick with hair with fire and goggles on, another dude in robes, but he's got a goatee and he's bald, a dragon, a minotaur, a cyclops, and a bunch of other really important people of various different colors are around this table. And they're like, okay, so about this nickel bolus. And then all of a sudden, the one with the goatee is like, oh. And they're like, what? And he's like, I just sense a disturbance. And then it goes back to everything. Sorry, go ahead.
I just remembered the time that my bard flicked off Mordecai and almost got turned into a chinchilla.
And then you.
I don't remember what it was.
I think it was a chinchilla.
You were gonna be turned into a duck, but you refused. You made your save.
That's right. And then I ran away because I know the range on polymorph.
You all take a long rest.
Yeah.
Anna, your rest is filled with horrific nightmares, the likes of which you have never seen before.
Oh,
when
wow.
you wake up, you feel like you've rested, but you also feel like you've never slept.
Oh.
That
You
sucks.
can role play that next session. If you have to write it down, write it down.
Okay.
Okay.
Does Anna gain a flaw?
No,
Oh.
but she's awful close to getting one.
Oh boy.
What's going on?
I feel like that's a character thing. Would Anna gain a new flaw from that? Or
Listen
a
to music.
personality trait?
Well, I mean, if we were in Ravenloft, yes. But, I mean... Is
This would actually be her second time back from death.
Are we technically in, like, a little quasi-plane of dread, then?
Not really.
Okay.
Can I use my alchemy kit to grow sensu beans?
No, you wish that you could, though, but you feel like this reality really doesn't like that mechanic.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much.
I'm just
Never
imagining like a chemist set, and then just like out of the vial, just a little bean comes out.
Yeah, but the thing is, every time I'd use them, I'd throw them at the person and scream, sensu bean!
I would recommend preparing water breathing tomorrow. Yeah.
I feel like that might be necessary since the God of Light told you your next venture after Toldoth was underwater.
Oh, hey, look at that. Every single thing for my Iron Man class has no help for underwater stuff. Interesting.
Nice.
Well, I mean, I've got potions of water breathing, so if that helps at all.
I can't
And Hazel does not give a shit about personal boundaries. She is going to cuddle up to whoever is possible that's nearby because this place is cold as shit and she's freaked out.
Oh, after... Since she was in cardboard, so it didn't really get to play it out. After she would have cast a wish and done that, Coby would have kissed her.
Oh, we have to have we'll have to have a scene with for try and get Erica,
Aya to come in.
or Aya back for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So next session 20.
Next session, can anyone do over 200 damage in one round? Let's see.
Well, that's entirely up to you guys.
I've got a
The
score to
next
settle.
sessions could be wrapped up as there's very little to no combat left after this one. A little bit of role play, perhaps some exploration, and stuff like that. But you've gone past the heavy hitter as far as combat goes in the campaign storyline.
Will Coby score 6 crits in one turn?
Will
We'll
Blake
see
come up with
if
some
you
new
can do
super
that
monsters?
outside of combat?
Yeah.
Maybe we can find some extra planar eldritch horrors that just don't exist yet.
Stay
But they're
tuned
all
next
hidden.
time to find out what adventures lie under the seas.
Under the sea.
Under the sea.
Darling, it's
Everything
better
is
down
within-
when it's wetter.
As
Take
this
it from me.
party travels closer to the lost city of Ardonis, lost
Atlantis?
under the sea.
Ooh. Ooh, I'm excited.
Atlantis is copyrighted. We can't say that here.
No.
That just
No, it's not.
yeah, that's open domain.
Yeah.
2,000 years old.
Meanwhile, a retrofuturism-looking tribal
Fucking
person
Plato
shows
was
up.
writing about that shit. No,
Plato.
Yeah, no, our city's copyrighted. No, sorry, I don't exist.
Mhm. Um,
Are we still broadcasting?
Yes.
Okay. So tomorrow, Waterdeep,
Yay.
10
Yes.
Eastern?
yes.
Okay. Brain. Ooh.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like,
excited. I have no idea what the fuck we're doing.
Neither does the DM.
oh no, it's corruption campaign all
Fly
over
blind.
again.
It might involve squirrels and nut stores.
Oh no, not again.
Haunted house.
Hey, you want it?
Thank you for Jeanette for joining us through this whole
Yes, thank
ordeal.
you.
Holy
Yeah,
crap.
that's
Oh.
It
crazy.
helps
ass.
put her to sleep at night.
Probably.
Mm.
Oh yeah, the sound of all the rolling
That was
dice.
a lot.
It's very soothing.
The sound of someone
Yeah.
perma-dying except for Wish.
Fuck me.
I am so grateful I remembered that Erica was in this room.
That
By
ability.
the way, the only reason that happened was because you said that I was going to allow it to permanently be what it was until you said that.
Yeah.
That's probably
And
the
I
one
realized she
reason.
probably would have taken that spell because that allows her to use any other spell of lower level than hers. So
I
yeah,
mean,
why
she's a
would
smart girl, yeah.
But she's with Coby.
Okay. all right.
Ow.
burn?
I think that's the one reason
you
why it's
rolling
CR.
psychic damage, you motherfucker.
Yeah, 12 psychic damage from the breath.
Kobe's down. He refuses to
Are you
revive
serious?
besides a wish
You
spell.
have like 12 hit points left?
No. I was
Oh,
at
okay, I'm
150
like-
something.
I was gonna say, I'm like, shit, you should have had a lot more than that.
Kobe's got HP out the wazoo.
Yeah, I was trying to tank, and then it was like, you.
Just woke up and then immediately shoved
It realized what Anna had done and used Anna's ability against her.
Yeah, that was some shit.
God of corruption.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But-
So, Waterdeep tomorrow.
Stay tuned next week for more Trackless Sea.
Yay.
Yeah.
And then Richard vs. Friday, it's my game this time.
The vaccine
Next
one.
time we come back to more cast, we'll be at the end.
Finale? Maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
I could be okay with an epic level campaign after sometime.
Oh,
Perhaps in the distant future.
I already got plans with their 20th level characters. When I think about it. It deals with Tarrasques, and it'll be fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
An entire planet of them, you know.
Planet of the Tarrasques.
Mm-hmm.
And
Blessed be chaos.
before we end the broadcast, I want to apologize to everybody watching the stream now or in the future for when I screamed when it went from a nat 1 to a nat 20.
No, you're fine. That's
That's
appropriate.
100% justified.
I think it's happened several times and Cat's done it too,
That's-
so don't worry about it.
That's
I have blown up my mic so many fucking times.
that's
Don't
one.
even, like,
It's one of the main reasons you watch online shows to get people's reactions to what they do, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Whether it be
Right.
Let's Plays or D&D. Or...
Yeah.
You're right.
Both Aya and Maddie have also blown up
Yeah.
their, blown
Oh,
up
that's
their mics
definitely happened,
multiple
yeah.
times on Scotty's channel.
So.
Yeah.
I guess one last thing. Sometime tomorrow, I plan on releasing on the DMs Guild Zebediah's fishing equipment and techniques.
Ooh.
You ever want a specialized fishing equipment? You want to fish with something that isn't just a box and tackle? Then that's the supplement for you. Includes bow fishing, spear fishing, noodling, which is where you just put your hand in there and pretend it's like something for them to eat.
Catfish.
Trout trampling, and a bunch of other weird, exotic, actual fishing techniques used in real life that have made mechanics for.
Explosives?
That's awesome.
I did not have explosives because that would just be roll attack, and also inhumane. I didn't want that in there.
Oh.
Dynamite fishing is no. It's
Yeah.
not. It's only fun once.
Not really fishing.
Yeah,
It's technically just dynamite.
that's a gift's way of fishing. A gift's like jelly ho.
I was really confused for a second because I was picturing Gith
Yeah.
throwing fireballs.
Yeah. It's not a very well planned out name for a giant hippo people.
But
I mean,
on that note, I guess we'll call it a night.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you
Bye.
next